now. Come on now. Ah, shit. Sound the alarm. Ah, yeah. 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 Come on now. Come on now. We're in the building. Yeah. You thought I wasn't going to make it? Is a lie. We are here once again. Reese said, did I end up going to game 5? Yes, I did. Pull up the doggone ticket. I did end up going to the doggone game. Okay, Boston Celtics. Nope, that's January. Why is it January 2020? That doesn't even make any sense. It was last year. This one is here. I'll pull up from the screenshot. Boom. TD Garden. It's TD Garden. Let me. God damn it. Hold on. Wait a minute. TD Garden. Yeah. But the only downside was this was at halftime, right? This was at halftime at the goddamn game because my bus got caught in traffic. I think somebody's car must have flipped or some shit. I was supposed to get to Boston in 4.5 hours. I got there in 5.5 hours. I had to freaking battle to get inside. Took for fucking ever. I finally got in the second quarter, and what do you know? The goddamn game was damn near ran through. The fuck? But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, here live in Hold My Nuggets Incorporated for Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. Boston looking to make history, becoming the first team to overcome a 3-0 series deficit, but they got to win 3 before they can win 4. And Miami trying to right the wrongs of last year in a closeout game where they were one shot away from taking the lead and possibly punching their ticket to the NBA Finals in 2022. Here they are, third straight closeout game opportunity to punch their ticket to the 2023 NBA Finals here in South Beach. Kaseya Arena, whatever the case may be. It's Miami, it's Boston, it's Game 6, live game highlight commentary. What's going on, y'all? Hope you guys enjoyed the earlier stream, and here we are getting things ready to go. Gabe Vincent is back on the floor, returns from injury, missed shot early on. Can Tatum get to the cup? No, he can't. There's a miss. Back-to-back squads mess around and miss a field goal. Who's going to score the first basket of the game? It appears that it's not going to be either of the teams. The score is going to end 0-0. We're going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lie because it's not Jimmy Butler. It's going back the other way. And if you guys haven't already, click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis. We've got some pick'ems going. Jaylen Brown's the first one to score, by the way. Here are our pick'ems for the day. I got Max Strus scoring 11 points. Kyle Lowry, they are undefeated when he scores over 10 points in this postseason. But I got Kyle Lowry getting me at least 9. Al Horford has made 2 threes damn near every game. I expect him to follow suit. Grant Williams, I need no performance out of him. And Derek White has been an absolute sniper. And I would hope this time around he ain't having to have that happen. Then I have Robert Williams not being as productive here today. I got Duncan Robinson not making too much points. Of course, Derek White again with those 3-pointers. Grant Williams not doing too much, and Gabe Vincent being productive. We shall see how things mess around and play out here in Game 6. Remember, second half, we always go and grab a couple of pick'ems. We fixing to do that again this time around. So hopefully things end up working in my favor and we win a little bit of money. But above all else, I'm hoping that Miami goes the goddamn distance. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Let's go down the list. Say hello to the people. David said, what we sipping on, people? Well, I got myself this Hit Colonial once more. live from Guatemala. So I got that colonial, but I don't know if we should take. Matter of fact, fuck, we're gonna take a sip. Fuck that. Who gives a shit? Cheers to you. We fixing to take it to the head, goddammit. But we ain't going to be sipping too doggone much. Miami got to take care of business. That's going to lead to us actually having a reason to go out and sip. Of course, if you're a Boston fan, then sip at your own leisure. But here we are. Let's go down the list. Aleski, Talik, Daniel, Harvard, James, Randy Squared, Ted, Malone, Jeff. I Hate It Here, David Box, Jay, average in the building, Atheus in the building. Peyton, what's going on? Thando, Ant White, Kyle Tucker, Steve the Bull, Jay the 90s Kid, Kiara in the house, K-Dub, Token Black Guy, Dev, Royal Samuel, Mr. Kang James, K-Dub. I said K-Dub. Black Shadow, Valorian, Sierra, Chris, Joseph, LB, Easy, Anderson, Marshall with his sus ass, JJ, Grant Ham, Mario, Dion, Nicholas, how is it going? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Johnny. Oh, hit the like button, might I add. We're approaching 330 in the building. We got under 60 likes. Let's hit that doggone like button. Oh, beautiful block by Caleb Martin there. Going back the other way. Here comes Miami. They wanted a foul on the other end of the floor. They're not going to get it. Max Strus is wide open, but nobody's going to see him. Good job on Horford getting back on defense. Come on, Strus, cook him. 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 That's a break. Good God. No Grant Williams, not just yet. Bandana said, let's go, Jimmy Buckets. I sure hope so. Peyton put 2 on, said, can I get a ear 7? Get a yurt 7. And that story time, yes, of course, at halftime. I know you like them story times. I saw your ranking for storytellers. You had a Dread God ahead of me. I can't hate him on it. Dread God, that's what he does for a living. You can't hate it. You can't hate it. Brother is hella, he's very well at putting together them stories with them gifts on Twitter, man. I always end up getting a notification anytime you happen to react to it. But, man, he's pretty good at what the hell he does. I don't know what's going on with him and his girl. They be posting that what's going on behind the scenes. I'm like, what's going on over here? What's this back and forth coming from? Then you find out they just together and they fucking with the people. But one way or another, shout out to that brother. He's doing a hell of a goddamn job. Where are the Heat Hemi Butler chants at? Oh, it's fixing to show up much later, but it's way too early. Now, oh, great defense right there. Come on now, back the other way. You got to score, though. Can't keep getting all these steals and ain't nobody scoring. There you go, Caleb. Get yourself a basket. Back on defense. Let's hustle. Talik said, what happened to the bloodline? We fixing to find out on Friday. Jimmy Uso He done kicked Roman Reigns into Figgy. So with that being the case, we've got to see what's fixing to go down later on from there. Johnny said Latino Heat, or I should just say Heat. Joseph said one time for the one time. Can I get a from Tom Brady? But, of course, it's Tom Brady. Oh, I should make it a little bit louder. We got to get the Tom Brady. No, Brady. Oh, whatever the shit is. I can't remember. Jesus Christ. There's a 3. Oh, it's a brick, but you got to get that rebound. Offensive rebound went right over defensive rebound right over the head of Bam Adebayo. You got to grab them rebounds. Back and forth we go. 9-9 is the score. Easy said, had to mute you. I'm watching it now. God damn. Oh, because you didn't want to get spoiled. Fair enough. Chris said, let's hustle. You goddamn right. Pseudo said, win today so we can smoke on that Eric Lewis pack. Yes, indeed. Turns out he's a closeted Boston fan. I think they've only lost 2 games. Like they're 39-2 or some shit like that. I don't know. It's some ridiculous stat line. Oh, there you go, Caleb. Get yourself a bucket. Whoa, Marshall said he's bricked up for Trish Stratus. Sir, what is wrong? Checks out. I can't even hold you down. I mean, hey, shit. I would be too. I'm not at the moment, but I can't even hold you there. Nevertheless, here come Miami the other way. Hey, listen, you got to call a spade a spade. What the hell they doing? Losing the basketball back the other way. Oh, good pass inside to Horford. You don't get a basket inside. Still a tie game, 11-11. Fuck history. Let's go Heat. You goddamn right. Nevertheless, 11-11. Halfway through the first quarter, nobody's called the timeout. In fact, I don't even believe there's been a foul called yet. Jimmy Butler with 10 he's averaging 10 first quarter points, but here he scored absolutely nothing, if I'm not mistaken. Back the other way comes Boston. Boston's led by as much as 2. Miami's led by as much as 3. Oh, wow, and there's the first foul call of the day. First foul of this game. It goes against Max Strus, and that's going to lead to 3 foul shots coming for Boston. That is the first foul of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thus far, Miami shooting 45%, Boston shooting 50%. Both squads have hit a 3. They're both 1 of 3. Boston's fixing to take their first free throws of this game. They're out-rebounding Miami 6-4. Miami's out-assisting Boston 4-3. Both teams have 2 points off of turnovers, and Boston has 2 total turnovers to Miami's turnover that they just got just now. But nevertheless, we've got ourselves a tie game, 11-11, 5th closeout game, or I should say elimination game for Boston. For Miami, this is their 3rd straight in this series. Can they get the job done? Thus far, high point man for Boston is Jaylen Brown with 6 points. Jason Tatum is scoreless at the particular moment. Meanwhile, for Miami, Jimmy Butler is scoreless, but Caleb Martin has 6. And a returning Gabe Vincent has just been out there missing the first shot of the game, and he's done nothing but cardio because there is not a single statistic on his doggone sheet. He is 0 for 1 and 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, looking like a goddamn Warren Buffett, bank account. But nevertheless, there's a number at the beginning that just so happens to not be a 0 in Warren Buffett's account. Of course, we'd all like to rob him, but he's a 93-year-old man. The fuck that mean? I don't care about the elderly. That's a lie. I do care about the elderly. But if it was Warren Buffett, I'd care a lot about him. I'd just make sure that I get my cut first. Nevertheless, Jimmy had a foul called on him earlier, did he? Well, I'll be damned. I thought that was the first foul of the doggone game. I guess not. Yeah, they did have one called on Jimmy. My bad, dog. You are correct. So, nevertheless, here we are. First quarter, ladies and gentlemen. First quarter. Midway through, Jason Tatum getting ready to shoot himself some doggone free throws. Let it be known in the comment section who you guys believe is winning this game, Miami or Boston. Miami won the first 3. Boston's won the last 2. Handedly at that. War Dog said, are Miami Heat the NBA's version of the Atlanta Falcons? Well, we fixing to find out. We are fixing to find out. Because thus far inside of the postseason, no team has been better overcoming double-digit leads than Miami. However, the last 2 games pretty much just eliminated that, perception. So, nevertheless, it's on them to make sure they go out there and take care of business. My initial prediction for the series was Miami in 6, but I did not anticipate them winning the first 3. Nevertheless, I'm not moving from my initial prediction. So there is that. K-Dub said Jalen pushed off earlier, no call. Horford grabbed Strus on another play. Yeah, when they're on the floor, they should have called that foul on Horford. So I do agree with that one. With the Jalen push off, I think I could let that one rock. But the Strus one, I think when Horford was on top of Strus, I think I could leave that one. And I think that was a loose ball. If you were talking about a shot, then I'm not too sure. But the loose ball one, that one probably should have been called. But hey, listen, one way or another, the refs better not be in a situation where they dictate this doggone game. Miami got to go out there and take care of business, and more, above all else, they got to hit them shots. K-Dub said the loose ball play. Okay, yeah, fair enough. In the backcourt, they should have messed around and called it. Oh, look at that bitch-ass motherfucking. Oh, Grant Williams changed his shoes. It's over. He should have kept wearing them neon green shoes. It's over. It's over. Allen said, how am I doing? I'm doing just well. I'm doing well. 20-point playoff games, age 26 or younger. Kobe Bryant had 80. LeBron James had 79. Kevin Durant had 68. And Jason Tatum has 63. So we fixing to see what's going down right now. Jason Tatum gives Boston the lead right now, puts in a doggone free throw. Whoa, wait a minute. Arrow said you fart in Grant Williams' direction, in general direction. What does that mean? Miss Ann said, wow, low scoring. The game just started, Miss Ann. Game just started. We halfway through the first quarter, low scoring. People barely made it to their seats, Miss Ann. Kind of games you trying to watch where people got 40 points in the first quarter? Come on, Miss Ann. How about some old school basketball, Miss Ann? Come on now. Ma'am, let's wait. Let's be a little patient. Now, if it's 30-30 and we midway through the second, then by all means. But come on. Jimmy Butler tries a deep three, gets that one to go, and now Butler has his first basket of this game. 14-14 is the score. Back and forth we go. Fart joke was a Monty Python reference. Well, fair enough. One way or another, I don't mind you farting in that man's general direction. I'm all for it. There's a basket for Jason Tatum. He's seen the ball go in 3 straight times on them doggone free throws, gets himself a layup. Back the other way comes Miami. Jimmy Butler going to try another 3? No, he's not. Going to try to get to the free throw line? No, he's not. They probably should have called the foul there. Oh, there's Gabe Vincent. Can he get inside and get a layup? No, he can't. And there's no call. Good defense there from Jaylen Brown. Oh, he's going to try to get inside. Can he get it to go? Yes, he can. Now Boston has their largest lead of this game. They are up by 4. 18-14 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. I'm salty. Say he going to close it out tonight on your mama. On me, they're going to close it out. That's all I can say about this son of a bitch. Layup from Max Strus inside. Back and forth we go. I love how the refs are letting them play. Black Shadow said change the score. What you mean change the score? It's not me who changing the score. That's on ESPN. It's automatic. What's my favorite cartoon? Cartoon. Shit. I can't count anime as a cartoon. What's my favorite cartoon? Shit. The Boondocks, South Park. Boondocks, South Park, Simpsons, Boondocks, South Park, Simpsons. I'd say those are my 3. Boondocks, South Park, Simpsons. I'd say those are my 3. Top 3 anime, Death Note, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z. they robbed Kenny Pickett. No, I'm aware of that. We talked about that earlier. We spoke about that earlier. They did, but apparently he got his stuff back according to some individuals who just so happened to be in the chat room. But nevertheless, very unfortunate situation for Kenny Pickett. But I'm glad that he was nothing actually was harmed by him. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna be able to find his stuff in no time. No way things go, past that. Oh, cartoon X-Men in the 90s. I love their goddamn intro. I love that shit. But X-Men in the 90s, Yu Yu Hakusho. Can never go wrong with X-Men. Batman Beyond was fucking way ahead of its time. Beautiful goddamn cartoons. But I wouldn't put, although I really enjoyed those, hell, Jackie Chan Adventures as well, I wouldn't put them over Boondocks, South Park, and Simpsons for me. Especially 90s Simpsons was different, bro. Peyton said they're going to find his stuff in a secret office in Gillette Stadium. Shit. I wouldn't be surprised right there. 90 X-Men was the best indeed. Batman across the board, I really enjoyed Batman. Jimmy Butler, opportunity to tie up the game at 20 apiece. He puts in both free throws, and here we go. We're tied up once more in this game. Yu Yu Hakusho shout out. Yes, indeed. Static Shock. God damn it. I'm glad you said that. I was actually looking buying a Static Shock cosplay. Oh, good pass by Tatum right there. Oh, Jaylen Brown could penetrate, get inside. Pause. Good pass over to Williams. He gets himself a layup. Boston back in front. Good team basketball and great start by Jaylen Brown in this game. It seemed like this is going to be the Jaylen Brown game. But here's the problem. In the Jaylen Brown games in this series, which hasn't really been much, Boston, they've had Tatum, who's played relatively well in all of the games in which they were able to win. Also in the game, some of the games that they lost, Tatum played well as well. So it makes me wonder what things are going to look like in that fourth quarter. But of course, in order to get to the fourth, you got to go through not only the first, but then also the second and the third. Great rebound by Williams, gets himself a bucket. Kyle Lowry on the floor, Cody Zeller, Jimmy Butler, Max Strus, and Caleb Martin. Meanwhile, for the Boston Celtics, it is Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Robert Williams, Grant Williams, and Derek White on the floor for the C's. There's Tatum going to try himself a jumper. He gets that one to go. 6-point lead right now for Boston. They're on a 6-0 run. Has it put 5 on. So I got a question for you. What's more likely, Jordan Love being a third all-time for your pack, or another Tom Brady? But I would say, oh, Jesus. Oh, they're going to call a foul right there. But I would say Jordan Love being a third all-timer for the pack. So that would be going from Favre to Rodgers right into Jordan Love, or another Tom Brady. I would actually say in the group, I'm not going to lie to you. I think it would, you got another chance of it. it has to be Jordan Love because Tom Brady, it's impossible to like. I don't want to say impossible, but it's incredibly improbable. It's possible, but it's incredibly improbable. I don't think you'll find another situation like that. LaFleur, he's not a bad coach, but the Packers' defensive acumen has never necessarily been there since what, the 90s, since they really been some defense that you really had to worry about outside of isolated seasons. Then you have to consider the pieces that are there. I don't know. It would have to be it would have to be Jordan Love. Now here's the thing, right? When when Favre came to the team, he had Sterling and then had a good defense, and then ultimately Sterling, unfortunate injury, ended up happening. Rodgers, by the time that he inherited the team, tail end of Donald Driver, but he was past it at that point. But then you had your Jordy Nelson that was coming alive. For Jordan Love, because Devontae Adams is gone, per se, and it's Watson. Cobb has since left. So who's the number one? Watson? So that he doesn't necessarily have a guy who's like, I don't want to say a made man, because Donald Driver was a made man, but he wasn't amongst like the best in the league like Sterling was when Favre came in. But the pieces that was around Rodgers, you had your Greg Jennings, you had your Jordy Nelson, you had your driver that was there and everything. So I really don't know where I stand with Love coming in. Luckily, you have Aaron Jones that's back there, but we'll see how things mess around and play out. So we'll see what's going on there. Adrian put 2 on it. Said, might be Majube for Halloween. Not bad. Okay, Majube. Can't go wrong with Majube. But we are currently right now waiting, following a timeout. Pardon me, following a foul. Currently waiting to come out of the television timeout. Actually, no, it's the Celtics did take a full timeout after they had a 6-point lead over here. Let me give you a couple of statistics real quick. Thus far, Jason Tatum has come alive after having 0 points. He scored 7 for the C's. Jaylen Brown has 10. So that is 17 collective points coming from Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Meanwhile, Williams has 4 points off the bench, and that's Robert we're talking about here. Meanwhile, for Miami, balanced across the board. 5 from Butler, 6 from Martin. Adebayo with 4, and then Strus has 5. However, Gabe Vincent still nothing but cardio. I believe he's just exited the game, if I'm not mistaken, as well. But nevertheless, we shall see what transpires from here. Oh, intriguing. Oh, they're talking about teams that overcame a 3-0 lead, but then ended up losing in Game 7. Maurice Batuon said, you also have your James Jones. Oh, heavens. There's Zeller, puts in his first free throw, and now Jaylen Brown heads to the bench. And now Marcus Smart re-enters the game. Grown man with green hair. Nevertheless, Zeller's second free throw, it's a brick. Now on the floor for Boston is Jason Tatum, Grant Williams, Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, and Derek White. For the Heat, it's Cody Zeller, Caleb Martin, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, and who else is there? Max Strus. There's a 3 from Marcus Smart. 8-point lead right now for Boston. There's Kyle Lowry go down the court. Here we go. Rip Van Winkle says that you like cheese. Well, congratulations. Kyle Lowry finds Martin. Martin's wide open. Should have been, took the shot. Gets that one to go. Caleb Martin is up to now 8 points. No, pardon me, 9 points. He's leading all scorers for Miami. 5-point deficit right now for Miami. Marshall said, you holding a brick. What are you talking about there? Here comes Jason Tatum. Oh, good move inside. He's going to get fouled. Coney said, you remember when Channel 11 had the Marvel action block on Saturday morning? It was Iron Man followed by the Hulk and Fantastic Four. If I'm not mistaken, I recall the Fantastic Four show, but then the Iron Man and Incredible Hulk, I have to remember what time it was because I don't think I ended up seeing it because I think I was probably watching If it was on Channel 11, that was what, the CW before everything else. What was Kids? No, that was Kids WB. I'm tripping. What was on file? I remember Sonic X. I can't remember what I used to watch because I would go back to 4Kids or whatever it was to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Before I would leave to go to rehearsal at church because I was in the choir. What the fuck was it? I remember I'd watch Sonic X in the morning. Digimon. No, Digimon wasn't. I can't remember if Digimon was on Saturdays. I can't remember. Nevertheless, Jetix. I do remember Jetix. I remember that. Dragon Ball. No, that was primarily during the weekdays, but I'm pretty sure it came on the weekends too. I can't recall. But I remember Sonic X. I'd watch that sumbitch on Fox. Pokemon as well. Caleb Martin tries another 3, gets that one to go. He's now got 12. Caleb Martin coming alive. Static Shock, yup. Static Shock, Fox Kids, man, that was good stuff. I wonder if they even still have, I'd hope they still have shows now, but granted that everything's going more primarily towards streaming, makes me wonder. Kirby, I remember watching Kirby. I can't remember if Fully Loaded was the name. Jesus Christ, catch the rebounds, guys. Derek White gets a 3 to go. That doesn't help for my pick'ems. These offensive rebounds are not doing very well right now. What's my favorite Pokemon? Mewtwo. Ooh, Bam Adebayo tries to get a layup inside. Can't get that one to go. Jimmy Butler inside. Can he get a shot attempt up? Is he going to get fouled? No, he's not. Rebound, Kyle Lowry gets a basket. Thank you, Kyle Lowry. Can we get some points here? Offensive glass is huge for both squads right now. Final 20 seconds here of this quarter, and there's only a 1-second differential between game clock and shot clock. It'd be magnificent if Miami can get a shot and get a shot off before the end of the quarter, but probability of something like that happening, Boston probably not going to let it happen. Jason Tatum, he probably going to take a crazy three-point shot, gets that to go, and it's a brick. Rebound by Caleb Martin. It's not going to matter. We're going to the end of the quarter. 34-29 is the lead right now for Boston. They have won the first quarter. Mucha Lucha, yes, indeed. I really did enjoy Mucha Lucha. That was a very good show. I liked Mucha Lucha. But right now, the score is 34-29. Jaylen Brown leading all C's scorers with 10. Jason Tatum with 9. 6 from Marcus Smart. Both just so happen to be three-pointers. Derek White got his first 3 of the day. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's Caleb Martin leading all scorers across the entire game with 12. Butler with 5, but Butler's 1 of 5 from the field. All right. Jaylen Brown is 5 of 6. He's only seen 1 shot miss. Jason Tatum is 2 of 5. And he's 0 of 2 from 3. But Jimmy Butler, 1 of 5. Bam Adebayo, 2 of 4. And then Max Strus has 5 as well. Thus far from the field, Boston shooting 59% from the field. Miami, 45. But the difference being for Miami, they've made 4 threes. Boston has made 3. Meanwhile, from the free throw line, Boston's a perfect 5 of 5, and Miami 3 of 4. That being the difference thus far. Not necessarily. I mean, there's only two additional points. But nevertheless, we've got a back and forth game. Miami led by as much as 3. Boston's led by as much as 8. And since taking the lead, Boston has not since squandered it. Since it was 20-20, Boston has not lost the lead since. And the last 2 games, Boston took control in the second quarter in game 3 and did not look back. Boston controlled the entire game. Oh, I should say game 4. And then Boston controlled the entire game in game 5 from start to finish. Dwayne Patuan said, how many points does Grant Williams have? Oh, I'm glad that you asked me. How much points does Grant Williams have? 0. Or as, what was it, Michael Kyle? Nah. None? Is it Michael? Yeah, it is Michael. It's June. Shaolin Showdown. That takes me back. Braylon put 2 on. It said Justice League, Shaolin Showdown. Great shows. I remember Justice League, just very vaguely. Here we go. Oh, they're doing a documentary on the 2001 Sixers? I think they got a documentary on that 2001 Sixers squad. Damn, you got a documentary on losers, huh? I love that squad, too. That was a dope-ass squad. I should have bought my Iverson jersey. Everything but the chip. Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. That's going to be something that's worth watching. I hope TNT uploads the entire thing up onto their YouTube channel. Dylan in the building. What's going on? We shall see how things play out here. Landon said, am I 40? No, I'm not. I am not. I was there in Game 5, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I was there in Game 5 only to watch my Miami Heat absolutely get punched. So that was pain. Oh, wow. The last 2 games, they've been shooting 57% from the field in the first quarter. And this game, they shot 59% from the field in the first quarter. Very difficult to be able to stop an opponent if you can't stop them, if you know what I mean. But on the floor right now for the C's, it is, wait, is that Cornette? Grant Williams tries a 3. That's a brick. Oh, they did not call a foul there on Kyle Lowry. Oh, wow, they should have called an up and down. That was a travel. They did not call a travel on Jaylen Brown, but my heavens. I'll be damned. Look at the travel from Jaylen Brown right here. Look at the foul. Look at the travel by Jaylen Brown. They didn't call it, though. But nevertheless, on the floor, oh, wow, he's holding his doggone wrist. That shit's still in pain, huh? They want to see if there was a hostile act. Wait a minute, what the hell's going on over here? Son walked up on Lowry. What's going on over here? Lowry, a grown man. Listen, there's I don't even want to say that. That's hella. You know what? Damn it, I'm gonna say it because some of y'all in the chat room, y'all a little sus too. There's some men who'd run on the floor to defend the honor of Kyle Lowry. That's all I gotta say about that. Never like, oh, it's a brick. It's a brick. It's a brick. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's a grown man right there. Hold on. You can't just pull up on somebody and start talking trash. What's going on over here? Son say you gonna have a CB fan. They got two number 7s. They got some problems right here. What's going on there? Oh, Jaylen Brown. Oh, damn, he didn't brick both. But nevertheless, 35-29. On the floor for Miami, it's Gabe Vincent, Duncan Robinson, Caleb Martin, Bam Adebayo, and Kyle Lowry. Meanwhile, for the C's, it's, Kyle Lowry should have took the 3. He did not. Good pass over to Duncan Robinson. He's going to kick it back over to Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry tries a 3. That's a super brick. Jesus Christ. Rebound by Grant Williams, Marcus Smart, Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, and Cornette, I believe that it is. Grant Williams tries another 3. Super brick. Oh, good defense right there. Good save by Lowry. Able to get back on the ball. 11 minutes left here to go in the second. Hey, yo. People talking about Lowry's posterior. What's going on right here? It seemed like the refs is not calling nothing, which I don't mind. But then you got to be able to get stops. If you're on the floor, you got to not only score, you got to also get stops. This is an attack the basket kind of lineup across the board for both squads. This is an attack the basket lineup for both squads on the floor. This isn't a type of lineup where you should be parading threes. Both teams interiorly are not looking the best right here. Wait, Gabe Vincent was already in the game. So when, no, he wasn't in the game. No, he was in the game. Jimmy Butler just checked in. So it's Caleb Martin who's heading to the bench. Exo quad, I don't remember that. Gabe Vincent checks into the game here. Jimmy Butler back into the game. Good call by Miami to get that substitution. Duncan Robinson tries a 3, gets that one to go. Miami trails by 3. Now, 10:25 on the clock here. I don't know why they got Cornet in the game right there. It should be Jason Tatum. I know they want to give Mans a breather, but that's not a good lineup over there. Marcus Smart one-on-one with Gabe Vincent. Can he get inside? Oh, they called the foul too. That's interesting. There's a defensive foul there. That's a foul? Okay. Lowry playing like moose nostrils. Oh, heavens. I think they're probably going to have somebody. Boston might just check Tatum back in this doggone game. Yup, Tatum checked right back in the game. They got Cornet the hell up out of there. 6-point lead right now for the C's. Back the other way comes Miami. Gabe Vincent tries a three, gets that one to go. No foul on the ground there. They cut their deficit back down to 3. Arrow said, I understand basketball fouls as much as I understand catches. Well, it be like that. There's no particular because and I've always said the same thing. I have no issues if the refs ain't calling no fouls as long as they don't call no fouls across the board. I love consistency. Oh, good defense by Kyle Lowry. Back the other way they go. Oh, wow, it looked like Brown is going to try to target Lowry. He want to find him down the floor. Nope, they're not going to call nothing. But I have no problem if the referees don't call them across the board because I love physical basketball. The problem is when you start calling ticky-tack shit, I hate that. I hate that ticky-tack shit. That's what I don't like. Because, mind you, playing playoff basketball. It's fixing to be fucking, it's fixing to be physical one way or another because the season is done. Like, when you lose in the playoffs, not an isolated game. When you lose, it's done. Your season finished. Like, you're not playing basketball, at least on television, competitively, whatever the case may be, for several months after that. So, of course, the physicality is fixing to be there. I don't like when there's a bunch of ticky-tack calls. And remember, I've been consistent this entire playoffs. When they've been calling the ticky-tack shit, I got problems with it. But if they're going to let motherfuckers be physical, let motherfuckers be physical across the doggone board. Don't pick and choose when you want to let people be, physical or whatever the case may be. Shaman put 2 on and said, Kyle is so unplayable nowadays. You're certainly not wrong with there. It seemed like some games he's there, some other games he not. Maurice put 2 on and said, who remembers the original Teen Titans? They have that Teen Titans Go and that bullshit? I remember Teen Titans. That was a good show. Well, they're going to try another deep 3 right there. Gabe Vincent gets that one to go. They cut their deficit down to 2, and Missoula wants a timeout. Fun fact, I was legit going to go buy myself a chocolate mousse, but I told myself, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to do it. I had a very good exercise session in the gym earlier this morning. I don't know what it was. I was in no shape or form interested in going to the gym and at least going that hard because today was just going to be like a cool, chill day. I do my regular, 100 squats. I do my 50 push-ups. I do my 100 kettlebell swings. I was just fixing to do a little bit of core and then move on from there. But for whatever reason, what was I listening to? I was listening to all kinds of One Piece soundtracks. I got myself in the zone. I got onto the elliptical for the first time in months. I'm a Stairmaster and a walk on a treadmill guy, but primarily the Stairmaster and run outside kind of dude, right? I'm on the fucking elliptical. I'm rewatching the final 8 minutes of last week's One Piece episode, and for whatever reason, I was in the fucking zone. Hit 2 miles in no time. I'm like, yo, why the hell am I sweating so goddamn much? This is ridiculous. But nevertheless, Miami cuts their deficit down to 2. Vashawn Taylor said, you told people you're worried about the Kyle minutes more than Zeller minutes. I know I'm getting 3 fouls with Zeller. Tell you the truth, you might get more fouls with Lowry than you do with Zeller. The only downside with Zeller's just a non-offensive threat. Like Kyle, he's gotten to a point where not only defensively is it a little bit questionable because he can take charges, but on those times in which he's not taking charges, you're sitting there like, yo, what the fuck is he doing on the offensive end of the floor? Like when Kyle scores, if he can get you 8 points, he's incredibly effective. But when he's out there giving you 2, 3, he can't hit the basket, you got problems. Moreover, when he's not trying to lay it up, I got issues because Kyle Lowry, he's not known for being a slasher. But Kyle Lowry can get to the foul line, at least get inside, get a pump fake, or try to go up. I know he's not as tall as everybody else, but my God, when he's just in, I'm going to try to facilitate and run offenses, I'm not even going to try to take shot attempts. Like, there's been so many times in which Kyle Lowry had a good shot, man doesn't take it. How's the pick'ems going? Oh, by the way, Mr. Nobody said, how's the pick'ems going? Let me take a look. Second half, remember, the beginning of the second half, we fixing to go and get ourselves some new pick'ems. But right now, let me take a look at my pick'ems. What do my things look like? Oh, yesterday I tried to roll the dice with the WNBA. Did not work out in my favor. Let's see right here. This is what my pick'ems look like as we stand. Max Strus, I just need 6 more points from him. Kyle Lowry, can you get me 3 more baskets? Al Horford has not made a 3. Derek White's only put in 1 3, if I'm not mistaken, his only baskets of the game. Then Grant Williams has done absolutely nothing. So for all intents and purposes, I'm all right. I'm not in great standing, but I'm okay. Ben over here, Robert Williams has 4 points, both coming off of offensive rebounds. Duncan Robinson has 3 points. Derek White, of course, has that 3. Grant Williams hasn't done too much, and Gabe Vincent is already off to a decent start, making back-to-back threes. And that's essentially the only, production that he's had thus far. But nevertheless, we saw a move. As the Miami Heat currently trail 38, 40 to 38 is the score right now, ladies and gentlemen. 40 to 38 is the score right now. Vaughn said anybody else pulling up to Henry's house, it's lit. I don't know about all that, brother. Maurice put 2 on, said Teen Titans Go is a spin-off version. Yeah, so I never watched an episode of Teen Titans Go, Teen Titan Go. I don't know what the hell's going on with that stuff over there, but I thought it was a little hacky. I mean, they already had a Teen Titans. Now you're gonna make some baby version. I don't know what was going on with that there. Tatum should have took the 3-point shot. He didn't. Or they're gonna call a foul right there on Jimmy Butler. That's his second. Todd said, y'all don't mess with Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was a pretty good show. Matthew said, would I rather be a vampire or a werewolf? I'm not very well briefed on either one. But I think I would rather be a vampire. If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Werewolves are only effective in full moons or something like that. At least with a vampire, I can be a dude of the night. There's a night every night. There's not a full moon every night. So I guess I'd rather be a vampire. But I don't know how that stuff, works. But Tatum gets his first free throw to go. JC said, what am I picking between the original Teen Titans or the Boondocks? If I had to choose between the original Teen Titans and the Boondocks, I'd probably still take the Boondocks. It's my favorite cartoon. Butler and Bam right now have 9 points, and the rest of Miami has 29. That's the only positive is the fact that Butler and Bam would have to get going, but the downside is Butler and Bam have to get going. Oh, there's Grant Williams inside. Can he get the layup? No, he cannot. Rebound by Duncan Robinson. See, you see how the referees are letting them play? They letting them play physical. On the floor now, nope, it's the same lineup on the floor for both squads. So there's nothing to change. Kyle Lowry tries a jumper. That's a brick. Can't get that one to go. No defensive foul there, at least in for reaching. They're not going to call anything there. Marcus Smart, can he get inside and get a layup? No, he can't, and they're going to call a travel. What happened to EDP 445? What are you talking about? He was touching little kids. That's all that I know. But there's new information on EDP. There's new information on EDP. Wow, that's hilarious. Natalia lost in 69 seconds. (42-38) is the score. Kyle Lowry in game, oh, Jesus Christ, game 1. Second quarter had 13. Rest of the series, he's only had 21 points. That is atrocious. Good defense from Boston here. Nobody's able to get a shot off. Duncan got to take a desperation 3. Can't get that one to go. And it's going to remain Miami ball. Maurice Batuon said Yu Yu Hakusho or Ghost in the Shell. I don't think I've ever seen Ghost in the Shell, so I'd go Yu Yu Hakusho. Yes, that is off on Al Horford. That is indeed off on Al Horford. That's a good call. Dwayne Patuon said, what has Henry been up to? Lord knows, I don't know. Oh, Kyle Lowry is out this game now. He's headed to the bench. Lou said, you have faith in Jimmy, as do I. He hit a 3 early, but he's been since cold. Tries a pull-up jumper. Can't get that one to go. It's a brick. Good offensive rebound by Bam inside. He's going to get fouled, and he's headed to the line. See, now somebody's being aggressive. Bam is hustling down there. Dub said, how's the unchiseled Adonis been? He's been all right. Unchiseled's been okay. Stay tuned for the progress report at the beginning of July. But thus far, Unchiseled doing all right. He seems to be in good spirits. Dre said, Miami actually at the line. I believe this is the first time this quarter. In fact, Boston has shot. Whoa, Tatum has 9 free throws? The fuck out of here. Tatum has shot 9 free throws already? 9 of Tatum's points are from the free throw line. That's incredible. Bam Adebayo misses the first free throw. And on the second, he makes the second free throw. Good God. Jason Tatum shot 9 free throws already. I did not know this. And here we go. Tatum one-on-one with Jimmy. He knows he wants to try to see if he could get him in foul trouble so he could get him out of this game. Tatum gets the jumper to go, and it falls. 44-39. And nobody's falling for the damn shot fake. Nevertheless, 44-39. Caleb Martin tries to get inside, can't get the layup to go. 44-39, 6:48 on the clock. Maurice put 2 on, said prime Adrian Peterson, then who? Ref said he ain't losing money on this series. Shit. Would I rather take Hunter's exam or Hero's exam? No clue. Tatum gets another jumper to fall. He's starting to see the ball go in there. 17 points from Jason Tatum. Now Boston up by 7. It's Dak. So Barbie gets her dumb dress movie, but Freeport, Illinois can't get freaking Popeyes. I've been waiting since I was 8 years old. I'm 23 now. I'm tired of going to Rockford Popeyes. God damn, somebody having a personal issue right now. Good God. I'm having a personal issue right now. JC said, I don't know about you, but when EDP said he had liver failure, I low-key felt bad regardless of everything because my mother had liver failure, so I know how he feels. Well, I mean, he's still here. Mr. All Days Off said, do I think Double or Nothing will outdo WWE today? I have no clue. Do I think they will? I'm not sure because the Bloodline has been cinema and the best story in wrestling across the board, so I don't know. Jim Kit Patoon said, yeah, at the USFL game, look for you in the hard hat. Well, I'll take a look on the commentary when I'm doing the commentary for it. I'll definitely look for you. I'll see if I can find you. But which game are you at? Which game are you at? Kofi said, do I think that Doc Rivers is going to get another head coaching job despite his failures in the recent time? Absolutely. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, he is the front runner for the Phoenix job at the moment. So there is that. Oh, wow. Shovel said he too is at the USFL game. Maurice Patoon said the Attitude Era was peak pro wrestling at its finest. I would agree. I'd say, yeah, I think Attitude Era is definitely peak because you had both WCW, WWE or WWF at the time, and ECW all going crazy at the exact same time. Ruthless Aggression was primarily, WWE versus TNA, but TNA was still trying to grow, but there was nobody who was really challenging WWE, so there was that. So there's that. Oscar, we finishing that up. Matthew said, favorite wrestling match stipulation, yours Elimination Chamber. Mine would be 3 Stages of Hell because it doesn't happen as often, but when it does happen, God damn it, it's going to be something special. But unfortunately, in this current day and age, it's not going down like that. But Miami, Boston, right now, Boston leads by 7. Demon reacts, but 5 said, if Boston wins, I'm going to burn every Celtics jersey in sight, and I pray the ghost of Kobe haunts Jason Tatum. But right now, Boston off to a very good start in this quarter, 12-10. They're outscoring Miami by 2 in this quarter. But Boston still shooting 57% from the floor. Miami shooting 42% from the floor. Miami's made 7 threes. Boston's only made 3. But the free throw line right now is really working in Boston's favor, them being 11 of 12. Jason Tatum contributing 9 of those free throws. Miami only making 4 free throws. That is legitimately the difference between both squads right now. Boston is out-rebounding Miami 16-13. Miami has more offensive rebounds, but Boston has more defensive rebounds. Miami's out-assisting Boston. Boston has turned the ball over more than Miami at the moment, but they're outscoring Miami in the paint 16-10. But the only difference in this game primarily is coming from the free throw line. Boston shooting 6 more free throws and making 7 more free throws than Miami. And what do you know? The score is a difference of 7. So here we are on the floor for Miami. It's Duncan Robinson, Caleb Vincent. I say Caleb Vincent. Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo. Meanwhile, look at the hustle from Gabe Vincent. Man, that dude is silky smooth. Meanwhile, for Boston, it's Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Derek White, and Al Horford. Might I add, Jaylen Brown had 10 points in the first quarter, right? He's only made a free throw since, and Jaylen Brown has not taken a shot attempt outside of when he got fouled and went to the line. This is what I was talking about with your turn, my turn basketball for Boston. I don't understand why that's the case. Meanwhile, Jimmy Butler still has 5 points. He has not scored in this quarter. He's going to have to be aggressive. Can't keep playing this pass the ball to you, pass the ball to me basketball. You're going to have to be aggressive if you're Jimmy Butler. But 46-41 is the score right now. Jason Tatum inside gets the layup to go. Jimmy Butler can't be aggressive on defense. He's got 2 fouls, but he's going to have to get his head out of his ass if they're going to try to mess around and win this doggone game. 48-41, you're going to need Butler to do something on offense. One-on-one, can he get a basket to go? No, he can't. Can he get the offensive rebound? He loses it, and it's going the other way. Butler getting folded right now. 40 the score right now 48-41. 48-41. Jason Tatum with 19 points. And they're attacking the basket. I already said there's going to be a attack the basket kind of game. Lou said still 3/4 of basketball. How do people think it's over? Because most people don't watch sports. I mean, let's just be honest. Nevertheless, Jaylen Brown tries a 3. Can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound, yes. Great hustle by the Celtics. Marcus Smart over to Jason Tatum. Tatum's going to get inside. Great alley-oop attempt over to Rob Williams. What a fucking dunk. Magnificent one-hand slam. 9-point lead right now for the Celtics. Under 4:30 left to go here in this first half. Good pass inside. Somebody going to have to score. Oh, wow. Great defense from Jason Tatum. Rips Jimmy Butler. Oh, they're going to give it right back to Tatum. Oh, no. Yep, there's Tatum, top of the key. He's going to try to see if he can get a basket inside. There's the layup. The lead is up to 11. Boston is running here. Timeout Miami. Jimmy Butler getting folded right now. This is a great quarter for the goddamn Celtics right here. That's a great quarter for the Celtics. Oh, Bam almost had it too. That's a great that is a great alley-oop they had right there. Boston is coming. Maurice Patuon said, you're not a Lakers fan, but damn it, you miss Kobe. Don't we all? Nicholas Patuon said, did I find Ja's IG post suspicious? What do you mean? His IG post? What was his post? Is that why people said Ja something? Let me see. Did I find his post suspicious? Year 4. Nope, that was it 3 weeks ago. Year 4. You talking about the IG story that he had? You talking about the IG story? Oh, his mother, father, daughter didn't say, but no, he's just taking a break from social media. But do I think it's suspicious? No. I do think it's goofy because you don't need to announce the fact that you're taking a break from social media. Because apparently they did a wellness check and pulled up to his crib to make sure son was okay. But to be honest with you, the man just been on his phone too fucking much, bruh. I recognize that he's young, but this is why I always talked about you need veterans or you need some form of a, adult figure, father figure, whatever the case is, because I ain't going to lie to you. His pops ain't doing a very good job right now. Granted, Ja's a grown man, but you got to take into account Ja's a father. He got a daughter. Ja's a whole parent up this motherfucker. And you moving like a real child. We can't keep trying to cut breaks and be on some young and dumb type shit, bro. You legit got a kid and you moving like a goofy. Gabe's I should say Strus comes right in, hits on a 3. Mark Jackson put 2 on, said start bench cut first overall. Rose, Wall, Kyrie. So first over of the whole group, if we go off the totality of their entire careers, I would start Kyrie, I would bench John Wall, and then I would ultimately cut Derrick Rose. Because Derrick Rose injury. Now, if we're talking about everybody's healthy through and through across the board, I would actually have, great goddamn, oh, wow, somebody just fell. Did he fall on his knee? Jesus Christ. Bam Adebayo down. Jimmy Butler down. Both gentlemen banged the fuck up, fighting for the doggone rebound there. You can't have both of those brothers be down. But... And now, if everybody is healthy, for the entirety of the time, ooh, yeah, that's bad. If everybody's healthy for the entirety of the time, I would take Derrick Rose, bench Kyrie, and then cut Wall. So there would be that. But John Wall was good. Don't get me wrong. John Wall was good, but I think everybody at their peak, Kyrie, Wall, and Rose, Kyrie, then Wall. And I love John Wall. I wanted John Wall to come to Miami. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd want Wall to come to Miami. Cedric put 5 on, said, if Boston wins, you remake your fuck the 76ers rant, but with the Celtics, main target being Grant Williams. Oh, without question, I'd have to do it again. Fam, that video go viral. I get some views out of it. Prime Wall played the most D, correct, but then you have to consider the offense of Kyrie and Prime Rose was so incredible. I think it makes up for the other end. And if I'm not mistaken, Rose had 2 All-NBAs? And then he got hurt? Let me see, Derrick Rose had, 2 All-NBAs? He's only 34 as well. Derrick Rose it was only 1 All-NBA in that 11 year. He had that 1 All-NBA. Kyrie, I believe, has 2 All-NBAs. I think Kyrie has 2 All-NBAs. He has 3 All-NBAs. He was second team, and then he was also third team. And John Wall, I think, has 1. I think Wall has 1. Yeah, he has All-NBA third team, but he also has a defensive team, which neither of the other two have. Gabe Vincent tries a 3, gets that one to go. They cut the deficit back down to 7, but they got to get a stop. You ain't going to win no games if you can't get no doggone stops. Jason Tatum tries a deep 3. That's a brick. Williams, oh, wow, they're going to call a foul on Gabe Vincent. And now that makes me, they're in the bonus now. Tatum has 23 points. Jason Tatum has legitimately willed the Boston Celtics in this quarter. It's been Jason Tatum the whole way. The only problem is for the Celtics, if it's only Jason Tatum the whole way, then he's going to have to be taking all of the doggone shots. Those 9 free throws definitely help as well. But nevertheless, it's been Tatum the whole way. And for Miami, it's been everybody but Adebayo and Butler. So you would need Adebayo and Butler to wake up. Yeah, unbelievable with the injuries. Ain't that the truth? But nevertheless, you're going to have to fight through. Period. Average said you don't want Dame to go down as the guy that just had the greatest moments on the most sorry teams in the West. He at least needs a ring. I mean, it's not easy to win. That's the thing. Like a lot of people, and I've talked about this before when you talk about, wow, what great defense. I always talk about how whenever we talk about great players and everything, you always got to take into account it's not easy to win. It's hard to win. Like whenever people talk about rings, there's a problem when you talk about best players. Like, really remember, everybody's favorite players and their best players or whatever, that should have been a blocking foul. I think they're going to challenge it. No, they didn't challenge it. They should have challenged that. I think that might be the 3rd foul on Brown. That's the 3rd foul on Brown. Why the fuck would they not challenge that? Derek White just came out, and now he's going to have to come back in. Jimmy Butler gets inside, gets himself a basket. 6-point deficit here. If I'm them, I'd get Jaylen Brown out this game so you can avoid the goddamn foul because you know you're not going to let Brown shoot. Brown has taken 2 shots in this quarter. No, 1 shot in this quarter. He's taken 1. He's made 1 foul shot. Let Jaylen Brown try to cook. Tries to get a layup, can't get that to go. Loose ball, rebounded by Miami. This is now his 2nd shot attempt. How you let the man go 10 minutes? You didn't even give him an opportunity to get a shot up, bruh. This the problem that I have with Boston. They keep playing this your turn, my turn basketball. Granted, they've played good basketball, but it's been virtuoso performance from Jason Tatum. If you're going to play this style of basketball, everybody else got to get involved. This is going to be danger because if you got to hope Tatum don't go cold if you're Boston, because they just playing, yo, your ball, that's it. Let the other people get involved as well. I ain't saying if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but my God, come on now. Shane Battier in the stands. Oh, boy, Williams got to head to the goddamn locker room. I think he got to tape up his hand. Something must have happened with the doggone wrist or something. Fam, y'all got to attack. Y'all can't just keep looking to try to see if you can get the best pass. Oh, Jimmy Butler with a hard foul right there, and Jimmy is down. So there is that. There you go, yeah, good job by Tatum right there. Dude, really? That's a block. That's a block. That's a block. You might want to fucking review that. You might want to review that. What is Joe Mazzulla doing? That's back-to-back calls Joe Mazzulla ain't challenged. He would have won both. How do you not challenge that? That's a clear block. What is Joe Mazzulla doing? All right. That's confusing as hell, bro. He allowed Tatum to get a foul. He allowed Brown to get a foul for what? You should challenge those. You can't allow your guys. Now, granted, that's Tatum's first foul. So, all right, you can let that one roll. But Jaylen Brown with 3 fouls, that's going to be bad late in the game. It's not a good idea. Nevertheless, 4-point game, 1:37 on the clock here. You know Tatum's going to go and attack. No foul call. Back the other way we go. Now the refs seem to be letting them play to some degree. They couldn't get that one to go, but there's going to be another foul on the end. Oh, boy, now the foul calls are coming in Miami's favor. They let the shit be soft in the beginning, and then now they starting to call everything. At least in Miami's favor, they starting to call everything. The fans is getting into it. Miami now will be shooting foul shots number 9 and 10, trying to match Boston's, 12 or 14. Miami's missed 2. Boston's missed 2. The difference in this game has been the free throw line. But my God, what is going on with these here officials, man? They're not consistent. The officials are certainly not consistent. But Miami cuts it to 2. If they can even up this score here, then we'll see what things look like. But Jaylen Brown having those 3 fouls, Williams heading to the locker room, things are not, for Boston, everything being played through with Tatum. They need to get somebody else going. It can't just be Jason Tatum, Jason Tatum, Jason Tatum, Jason Tatum. 128 on the clock here in the second. Second free throw is good. The lead is cut down to 2. Boston has led by as much as 11. Miami has not had the lead since it's been what? What was it? It was 10-something? It's been all Boston since it was 2020. It's been all Boston. Jason Tatum draws the foul, and, of course, he's going to do everything he can to get to that free throw line. Second foul on Martin right there. Oh, he should have took his hand down. That was his first mistake. He was waiting for that. He's 9 of 9 from the free throw line. He's chomping at the bit to get to that goddamn the shot. Ninja Chef said, I'm not at the game. Of course I'm not at the game. I went to game 5. I told you guys, I was going to game 5, not game 6. I was at game 5. This was at game 5 in Boston. Let me pull up the... Yeah, this was at game 5 in Boston. So I was there. Got to the game late due to travel issues, but I was there. I was in Boston. I was there 2 days ago for game 5. Here we go. Vincent going to get the basket to go. You can't afford to get another foul attempt. There's Horford in the corner, tries a three. That's a brick. Rebound by Gabe Vincent. Back the other way they go. I said Gabe Vincent by Caleb Martin. My apologies. Pass over to Jimmy Butler, one-on-one with Derek White. You gotta win if you're Butler. Vincent gonna try to go inside. He's actually gonna attack. Can't get the goddamn shot off. I should say can't get it to go. Rebound by Boston. Back the other way they go. Jimmy got to stop being so fucking passive, bro. Jimmy got to stop being passive. If Miami's gonna win this game, Jimmy Butler got to go and attack. He can't keep trying to be so doggone passive. Even if the shot don't fall, you got to at least go. You got to let him know that you're not afraid to try to shoot. Huge three-point attempt there, and it's going to be a brick. Here comes Martin back the other way. Is he going to pass the ball to somebody? No, he's not. Oh, he should give it back. Get rid of the ball, Adebayo. Adebayo going to take the shot. Can't get it to go. And we're going to the half, 57-53. Boston leads 57-53 here at the half. Good God. You talk about bricks on top of bricks on top of bricks from Miami. At least from Butler and Bam. Because right now, if I were to tell you how everybody else is shooting, Kyle Lowry 1 of 4, but we knew he was a brick. Duncan Robinson 1 of 3. You know he's not getting a lot of shot attempts regardless. Max Strus 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Gabe Vincent 4 of 10, but he's got 11 points. Caleb Martin 5 of 7, and he's got 14. Bam Adebayo 2 of 6. Jimmy Butler 2 of 10. That is absolutely atrocious. They combine for only 14 points. That's not going to get it done. Everybody else is already showing up, but you don't got your stars showing up. You're going to have a bad time. Meanwhile, for Boston, Jaylen Brown started 5 of 6 and only got 2 shots in the second quarter. That is absolutely ludicrous. Meanwhile, for Robert Williams, he's a perfect 3 of 3 from the field. He's had some crucial, rebounds here in this particular game, despite the fact that he's only had 2, but it's been there. He's got 7 points, but he headed to the locker room at the tail end of the second. Grant Williams is a brick in this game, but it's Jason Tatum with 25 points, 11 of 11 from the free throw line, and that's the difference in this first half with Boston and Miami. Boston is shooting 51% from the field. Miami is shooting 39% from the field. Boston is 3 of 15 from 3. 3 of 15 from 3. Miami, 9 of 15. We've all seen it throughout this series. Whoever wins the three-point line tends to win this doggone game. But for Miami, if they can't keep Boston away from the foul line, they're going to have problems. Moreover, if Jason Tatum continues to go off, you're going to have problems. Boston being out-rebounded by Miami, being out-assisted by Miami. But Boston has 4 blocks. Boston has 1 more turnover than Miami, 6-5, but the points in the paint and the free throw line is a difference right now for Boston. Meanwhile, in foul trouble, Jaylen Brown has 3 fouls now. He has 3 fouls now. Meanwhile, for Miami, Butler has 2, Martin has 2. And Butler couldn't be too aggressive on the defensive end there in the first half, but hell, he's played like shit on the offensive end. He's been second-guessing. He hasn't been very aggressive. He's going to have to come alive here in the second half. And for Jason Tatum, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing, but you're going to need Jaylen Brown to come alive. That was a very good first half of basketball. We will cheers to that. And we shall see in these final 24 minutes what's fixing to go down. Grant bitch-ass Williams put 5 on it, said, Chiseled, my biggest fan, about to see me lead the Celtics in the next half to Game 7. It could happen. I'm not going to sit over here and make it seem like it can't happen. Grant Williams go out there shooting lights out from 3. I'll be like, God damn. Marshall, what the hell's going on? Marshawn Lynch stars on Mars. What the hell is this? Marshawn Lynch went to Mars? Jim Kidd put 5 on it. Pardon me, put 2 on it. Said at the Stars Maulers game, yellow hard hat sunglasses. I'll see if I can find you. Party said at least the gap is still recoverable. I agree, but it all comes out to how they start in the third quarter. It all starts on how they start in the third quarter. So we shall see how things mess around and play out. We shall see how things mess around and play out. I'm still confident in Miami. I'm not remotely concerned at this point. Remember what I said? I said, fam, I already initially predicted this series would go to 6. I just didn't anticipate Miami, jumping out to a 3-2 lead. Oh, I should say a 3-0 lead. I anticipated this. I anticipated Miami taking game 1, Boston taking game 2, Miami taking 3 and 4, Boston taking 5, and then Miami ending it in 6. That's what my initial prediction was, right? But when Miami won 3 straight, I said, oh, wait a minute. They could get a sweep. I knew game 4 would be difficult. I didn't expect Miami to go fall asleep in the fucking third quarter and not play basketball at all. Game 5, I held out hope that they would be aggressive because, hey, you're trying to just go end it on the road, get some rest because you know you need rest. And they came out incredibly flat. So here in 6, they have the energy. They just got to stop Jason Tatum because that's legitimately the problem right now. Jeffrey put 5 on and said the pick'ems. I got you, brother. Let me go do the doggone pick'ems. Yeah, we got to get a story time. I got to identify what it is I want to talk about. But right now, here's what my pick'ems are looking like right now. God damn it, Robert Williams. Robert Williams just got me on the 7, that son of a bitch. He got 7 right there. I promise you, this man probably not going to score for the remainder of the game, let alone play. Duncan Robinson, he's got 3. Derek White's only made 1 3. Grant Williams still scoreless. Gabe Vincent seems as if he's going to get to his particular mark. Then Max Strus only has to give me, another 3-pointer, or he can get to the foul line, get me a 3-point play. Kyle Lowry got to at least do something. Al Horford right now hasn't made those 3s. Derek White, Grant Williams, they're where they're at. Now, let me go see if there's some additional. Okay, so here, the second half, let's see here. Jimmy Butler's going to have to come alive. He has 5 rebounds. Can he get 9, over 9? I think yes. Bam Adebayo's going to have to be aggressive. I'm going to say yes, he's going to score. Max Strus to 13 points. I don't know. But Caleb Martin at least is being a little bit more aggressive, so I'll say yes on Martin. Gabe Vincent, I think he'll get those points. Jaylen Brown, 22 points. I'll actually go with the lower right there. I'll lock this one in for 10. We'll see if that one works out in my favor. There we go. I got another one coming. Let's see here. Marcus Smart. I'll go with the lower. I don't think Smart is going to have that great of a doggone half. Al Horford has 2 points. Will he get to 5? I'm not sure. I don't know. Derek White, I'll go with the lower. Grant Williams, I'll also go with the lower. You're going to need Bam and Jimmy to step up, so I'm going to go ahead and say Jimmy's fixing to go ahead and step up there in the second half, and I'm also going to say Bam is fixing to go and step up in the second half as well. Oh, Bam would need 2 more assists. He's got 3 assists. Let's see it with Bam. Bam's been somewhat passive, but I think I could go ahead and give him those doggone assists, and I'm going to do one more. Jason Tatum, 41 points. Will Tatum get to 41 points? Good God. 41 points. And he hasn't even made a 3 in this game. That's incredible. That doesn't seem right. Jason Tatum hasn't made a 3, and he's got 25 points. He's 0 of 4 from 3, and he's got 20. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's interesting. So I'll go with no 3s there. And then I'll also go Jaylen Brown under, because for my sake, that's necessary. These people are going to need to step up. Yeah, they're going to need to step up. And there we go. I'll put this one in at 15. We'll see how things play out. So I got 3 more pick'ems. I don't really feel like these are, I should be very confident in these in particular, but we shall see how things play out right here. Tatum is beasting. I got Marcus Smart not having a very productive second half. Jason Tatum hasn't made a 3. Perhaps he won't make another one. Max Strus, I just need 6 points from him in this particular pick'em. Gabe Vincent, I would need 6 from him as well. Jaylen Brown, I would need him to not be as productive. Then, again, over here, Marcus Smart, Derek White, Grant Williams, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler. We'll see how this all plays out in the second half. And then last but not least, Caleb Martin, Bam Adebayo, Gabe Vincent, Jimmy Butler, and Jaylen Brown. We'll see how this one plays out as well. So we shall see if things work out in my favor on the pick'ems on Underdog. If you guys want to participate in the pick'ems, click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already, and participate in the pick'ems. We've won over $4,000 on the app since the middle of November. So it's only right that you too participate and see if you can get yourself a little bit of coin in your pocket. Green put 10 on it. Said, gonna listen to the rest of your stream while I'm showering. Heat, especially Butler, better show up in the next half and win this game, or I shall swallow my shampoo. Sir, you're gonna need to relax. You're gonna need to relax. K-Dog put 2 on it. Said something about Miami offense seems one-sided. It's balanced, but the problem is that everybody else but Adebayo and Butler are scoring. Like right now, this is a dream situation for Miami in the grand scheme of things because you've got 14 from Martin, you got 11 from Vincent, you've got 8 from Strus, right? All from in the first half, right? Collectively, you've got 3 other dudes who's contributing, but Bam and Butler only combining for 14 is ludicrous. Jaylen Brown has shown up. He had 11 points. He had a very good first quarter. Tatum had a magnificent second quarter, right? With double figures in the second quarter. The stars are showing up for Boston. Granted, Williams is the only person who scored in the second off the bench for Boston, but it's been all Tatum, right? And then Marcus Smart has given you some threes here and there. But outside of that, Tatum is shown to fuck up, and Brown had a very good start. Outside of the 2 stars, nobody else is there. But they're in a situation where you can look at it and be like, yo, at least my stars is playing. I just need the other guys to show up. What's the probability? Your stars being consistent or the other guys showing up? Your stars being consistent and you have the lead. Versus Miami, the other guys are showing up, but your stars ain't here. The people who should be the guarantee should be your stars. So for Miami, this is why I say this is what one would consider a dream situation. The others have shown up. You need your stars to show up. Your stars show up and the others, that's a recipe for magnificent situation. But if you're in a spot where your stars have shown up, but the others haven't showed up in Boston's case, now you're going to be on some, yo, I'm going to need y'all to go and step up. So for either end, they're both playing decent basketball. I think Boston playing substantially better than Miami at this stage, but it's going to be very interesting here in the second half. Sierra said, you got a story. So one day you go hang out with your cousin to babysit, right? She tells me, and my sister are going to go out for a little party with her baby's father. Cool. They're gone for about 4 hours. Oh, heavens. It sounds like something else is going down out there. Sounds like something else is going on out there. Good God. Motherfuckers going to have to come out there and ball. Sierra said, plot twist, your sister has a long-time relationship. At this point, she's going for support. They get back a BF pull-up. Oh, Lord. See, that sounds like things are getting a little spicy right there. Average said comparing Jimmy to Norris Cole is downright disgusting. Somebody considered, oh, Jesus Christ, that's a hell of a thing. Rob fucked up his hand. Indeed, he did. Jules said, what's up, Chiseled? Explore the Shadow Realm again soon. You're going to go and explore the Shadow Realm? Oh, my. Indeed, James said, how am I? Missed your stream for Night of Champions. What did I think of the event? The event was cool. I enjoyed it. I think the Brock and Cody match went too doggone long, but everything outside of that, I had no particular issues with anything. Bro, the man drags her out of the house and pins her to the car. Boom, we peeking out the window. And Lyden, well, he hits her. Well, I'm not surprised. So there is that. But nevertheless, I thought it was a pretty good stream. Okay, so if we got a story time, let's see. What comes to mind? What can I talk about? What can I talk about? Good God. Well, my fights, I can't necessarily talk about my doggone fights because they weren't as particularly entertaining as one would expect them to be. So I can't talk about my fights. What are my record? 8-3. I'm 8-3 in my fights. Lieutenant Dan said, you're happy that Jokic finally made it to a finals with back-to-back MVPs. Really needed it for his legacy. But here's the thing. Getting to the finals is one thing. You got to win it. Like, going to the finals and losing does not help legacies anymore. There's too many guys who done won. And when you consider in the greatest scheme of things, think about the guys who are ringless. In basketball, this isn't football. In basketball, it's much more individualistic viewed than in football. So with that being the case, you can be an absolute monster in basketball, be ringless, and you will be forgotten. Think about the top 10 players of all time. How many of those top 10 players of all time are ringless? Basketball, you're in a situation where you damn near need a championship in order to be remembered. Like, it's crazy. It's craziness. Marlo, per 5-1, said, Jimmy Buckets want to be MJ's son. He better take a page MJ Jr. on Scottie Pippen and start taking these Celtics wives. Oscar should start targeting everybody. I agree with that. Ford versus LA Knight for Money in the Bank qualifier is a mistake. They both should be in the Money in the Bank match, period. I agree. Thoughts on Joel Embiid MVP? I think he earned it. I think he came up incredibly short in the playoffs. Lee said, have I heard about the new Pokemon anime, Ash's Daughter? I think they should have ended Pokemon. There's no reason to keep it going. Like, don't get me wrong. Hoenn was cool. Sinnoh was aight. They should have never kept it going. Like, I don't like how Unova and all this other stuff. Fam, stop it, bro. Stop it. The whole tagline was to catch them all. You can't have over a fucking 900 pushing 1,000 fucking Pokemon. Like, it's getting ridiculous. Melo won no ring, but he up there as a shooting great. Yeah, but here's the problem, though. When you talk about greatest players of all time, motherfuckers ain't mentioning Melo. Like, think about it right now. Reggie Miller, greatest shooter of all time, right? Reggie Miller was. Ray Allen passed him up. I promise you, motherfuckers ain't going to be mentioning Reggie Miller in about 15 years. He's about to get paced out. It's going to be all about the Currys. It's going to be all about the Thompsons. Dame, he fixing to get phased out as well. James Harden, he don't win a title, he going to get phased out as well. That's how basketball goes, man. Look how they talk about Charles Barkley. Motherfuckers don't even mention Karl Malone. Best point guards? Hell, shit. You bring up John Stockton, motherfuckers going to look at you like, what? Small forwards, all this other stuff. Man, T-Mac was a hell of a scorer. Champion? Can't talk about those guys. CP gonna mess around and they gonna do CP like that too. Watch how they talk about him. Basketball is a little bit different. You don't win a championship, they hold it much more crucial in basketball than other things. Russell Westbrook. You winning a championship shields a lot of different blind spots in your doggone in your career. Toretto put 5 on it, said, if you was to pick to do commentary NFL or NBA, which one would I pick? Oh, without question, NFL. The NFL for me is king in sports. It's always been my favorite sport. It's been my favorite sport to watch. It's been my favorite sport to play. Although I really enjoy playing basketball. I really enjoy playing basketball. But football, I love the not only the, I don't want to say the collision of it. I love the strategic method of what. Basketball to a certain degree as well. I really enjoy the chess match that I can play in basketball because it's like one-on-one. But with football, man, football collectively as a group, I love the fucking chess match because if one person doesn't do their fucking job, you can get away with it. Like basketball, I could be a shit defender on the wing. If the dude who got the ball says, yo, I want to do everything on my own, I could kind of get away with it. Right? Of course, if you're playing football and you have like a quarterback, you know, who wants to run and shit, then you can't necessarily do that. But nevertheless, I enjoy football a bit more than I enjoy basketball. But I do love both the sports. There you go. Get yourself a basket. Cut the deficit down to 2. Bam Adebayo. Get himself a basket. Don't hate on Melo. I'll never hate on Melo. I've always said when it comes to scoring the basketball, Melo must be in your top 5 of greatest scorers because that man can score in so many ways. Oh, Jaylen Brown gets the and one. And it's going to be the and one. Good ball movement right there. Great ball movement from the C's right there. Melo went for money, not rings. No, Melo went for baskets, not rings. That's what you really should say. It's not money. He went for baskets, not rings. Granted, he could have messed around and found himself in a... Wait, they're going to challenge. They said it's a hook. Fam, if this is 4 fouls on Jaylen Brown, this really changes the game for the Shoes. He's going to challenge straight out the gate. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. That's an and one for Jaylen Brown, but if they overturn that. Now, here's the thing. I still think that's a defensive foul. I'm not even going to lie to you. Did he hook? Yes, but do I think that's substantial to where they should overturn? Because I do think there was hands from Caleb Martin. Now, when he went up, I think the foul was before that he went up. But if they do call a hook, I do see a hook that's there, but do I think it's substantial enough to flip the call? I don't know. I would lean more towards no. I would leave this as a foul on Martin. But if they do overturn it, I understand, because that's a close one. But this would go to show. Now, granted, if they overturn this, I'm looking straight at Joe Mazzulla. Because you got Eric Spoelstra, who challenges a call within the first minute of the second half. Joe Mazzulla had three calls in the first half. He ain't challenged shit. K-Dub said they should overturn it, but you doubt that they will. David now here's the thing. The back angle actually looks bad, right? The side angle still shows defensive foul, and you can kind of hide the arm, but like the bad one looks bad to where the back angle looks bad to where they might fuck around and overturn it. But I would leave it as a regular foul, keep the and one. So there is that. But Joe Mazzulla, fam, what you got challenges for if you ain't fixing to go and use them, bruh? If Jaylen Brown now has 4 fouls, he could have got away and only had 3 at this point if you challenge a little bit earlier. Tatum could have still had 0 if you challenge a little bit earlier. Average said same with Russ. I'll never forget Russ. He's clearly, he's a lock for the Hall of Fame in your book. But the fact that he carried a dog water OKC to the playoffs and had a triple-double record run, indeed he did. But the fact that man's never got a championship, watch what ends up happening. They're going to hold man to crazy standard, bro. Basketball's different. David G. put 5 on, said, honestly, NBA, NHL, and MLB having 80 and 160, regular season games makes the individual games pretty insignificant. Not necessarily. I think now with the NBA putting restrictions on what you can qualify for if you don't play, individual games, I think that was, a good idea. NHL having those long series, I mean, let's see. Oh, did they change it? Oh, yeah, that bad angle is back. That bad angle is terrible. Jaylen Brown has 4. Yep, they switched it. Wait. It's successful, so wait a minute. Wait. So it's successful and there's no and one, but they kept the basket? The call is successful, but the basket is still good. I'm confused. I'm very confused. So they call offensive foul. The offensive foul happened before the basket. You overturn the and one, call it an offensive foul, but the basket counts? That makes no sense. And Miami has 2 timeouts left, but how do you still award points? That makes no sense. All right, I'm very confused. I'm very confused. That doesn't make sense. Because the offensive foul occurred before he went up for the shot. Therefore, if you deem it an offensive foul, that would negate the made basket. It is what it is. We're going to move. Oh, wow. Max Strus. Oh, losing the basketball, but it's off of Jason Tatum. That is, that's incredible. I'm blown away. Here we go. Nevertheless, back we go. Bam got to go and attack, bro. What's all these jump shots for? What you shooting these jump shots for? Go to the goddamn cup. Stupid. Nevertheless, on the floor for Boston Is Jaylen Brown still on the floor with those 4 fouls? Jason Tatum, Derek White, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford. Meanwhile, oh, great pass. Great pass. There's Tatum. Can he get his first 3? No, he can't. Good offensive rebound by Jaylen Brown. Oh, but there's the steal for Miami. Jimmy Butler, one-on-one. Can he get inside? He's going to get fouled, and he's headed to the line. Out of bounds. They didn't call a foul? So Derek White ended up getting, well, I'll be damned. Derek White, they're going to call out of bounds on Miami. No, wait. But when did Derek White touch the ball? If there's no foul, then that's out of bounds on Jimmy Butler. The fuck is going on? Yo, so if there's no foul on Derek White, that's out of bounds on Jimmy Butler. This should be Celtics basketball. Now, that's a foul on Horford. But what the fuck? That's not a foul on White. I agree. That's not a foul on White. That was a foul on Horford. But that's not a foul on White. That should have been out of bounds on Jimmy Butler. Yo, these refs is playing games now. The refs are playing games now. I'm very confused. It bounced off of White's back. He threw the... Did it? It hit his head? I didn't see it. Maybe I'm in a genjutsu. I didn't see it. I'm confused. I didn't see. I thought he threw it up and then went off the backboard. If it hit him, then it hit White. Okay, if y'all said it hit White, then it hit White. Oh, is that Jaylen Brown's 5th foul? Oh, that's Jaylen Brown's 5th foul. Wait, what? Hold on, wait. How is that his 4th personal? That's his 5th. He tripped. How is that his 4th? The offensive foul would have been his 5th. I'm confused. All right. Tyrone said, you're glad Adonis not biased. Hey, man, I keep it a buck across the board. There's a 3-point shot to push the lead back up to 7. Austin said, am I a Heat fan? Yes, indeed, I am. Here we go. Jaylen Brown now on the bench. Grant Williams enters this game. Max Strus trying to get inside, tries to get a layup to go. He's going to get fouled. And right now, I think that should actually put Miami damn near in the bonus, bro. This got to be fucking Boston's, what, 4th team foul now? This got to be like the 4th team foul. How many fouls do they have right now? Jaylen Brown had a, they overturned, the foul was overturned, but somehow they kept the basket. That made no sense. Yeah, Miami's in the bonus now, but I'm so confused. Because Jaylen Brown got a foul before. They overturned the offense. They called the offensive foul, but they didn't award it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown should have 5 fouls right now. I'm so confused. How does Jaylen Brown not have 5 fouls? He had 3 at the half. He hooked and they called the offensive foul. Then he picked up a foul just now. I'm incredibly confused. They called no call on that and one. So they just eliminated it and nobody got awarded the foul. That's interesting. Okay. That's interesting. So they overturned it and said there was a no call. I guess they just washed it across the board. Okay, that's fair, I guess. I guess that's fair. They called the no call. Fair enough. Fair enough. So now we know. Jimmy Butler keep doing this super goddamn pump fake. Somebody going to have to be aggressive. Caleb Martin tried to get inside, and he's going to get – that's a block? That's a block on Grant Williams. A blocking foul on Grant Williams. Well, Miami's getting all the calls here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. But, Jesus Christ, these referees is blowing the whistle heavily. They was calling it in favor of Tatum earlier, but there was fouls. They were legitimate fouls. I mean, this right here is interesting. Martin missing free throws right here. They are certainly correct about Jimmy Butler. He got to go down there to go score. He can't just keep trying to find a bunch of motherfuckers, try to get people involved and shit. Caleb Martin, did he miss both free throws? No, he didn't. He missed one. The lead is back down to 4. Jylan said, for the love of God, get Marcus Smart out of here. Buddy looks like broccoli. I mean, he does look like broccoli, but I wouldn't say get him out of there. At least he's wearing the same sneakers. Actually, no, he's not. He's wearing yellow ones instead of those neon green shits. But on the floor right now is Grant Williams for Jaylen Brown. Oh, wow, Grant Williams, corner three. He's still a brick. Rebound by Jimmy Butler. Back the other way they go. Ooh, Jaylen, I think Jason Tatum might have tweaked his neck. No, he didn't. Miami missed 11 of their last, or missed 10 of their last 11 attempts. And then there's a great block right there from Derek White on Jimmy Butler. Fam, Jimmy is getting locked up by Derek White. Sir Hairline is locking up Jimmy Butler, bruh. He is locking up Jimmy Butler, bruh. Butler getting cooked. Gabe Vincent inside comes out of his sneaker. And now they're going to be undermanned on the other end of the floor. Grant Williams wide open, but they're not going to try to find him. Skip it across to Grant Williams. Oh, wow. Yeah, Gabe Vincent, he had his shoe off, so he had to foul somebody. And that's going to be his second foul of the game. Good God. Oh, damn. He twisted his leg and came all the way out the doggone shoe. 62 to 60 is the lead right now. 2-point lead right now for the C's. Jimmy getting distracted by the shiny-ass forehead. Oh, nah, not with that big-ass goddamn headband on. Jimmy gonna need to do something. Like, there's no excuse for Jimmy Butler right now. There's no excuse for Jimmy Butler right now because he's only got 2 fouls, so he can play aggressive defense. Jason Tatum tries a 3. That's a brick. Miami has an opportunity to tie or take the lead here on this possession. They have not led in this game since the first quarter. Gabe Vincent going to be looking for that 3. Nope. There's Caleb Martin one-on-one with Al Horford. He's going to take the 3. That's a brick. It's a rebound by Grant Williams. There was no way that shit was about to go in. Oh, now they're going to get a timeout from Mazzulla? Yeah, Joe Mazzulla takes a timeout. 7:24 on the clock. I think, fam, Average says no Hemi Butler chance tonight. Yeah, I would agree. There is no Hemi Butler chance tonight. That man is supposed to come out there and ball, and he is not balling right now. He is not balling right now. Let me take a look at my pick'ems. Right now on my pick'ems, only Robert Williams is the only one who done cracked the doggone pick'em. Luckily, did I have anything for Butler to show up? I only have him for rebounds. Good on me not taking Butler for points because right now he is playing incredibly passive. I don't know what's going on. He's supposed to be playoff Jimmy. This man is, playing like doo-doo right now. Only 2 shots in the half, and still, brick after brick, getting blocked and shit. Like, this man, he's rebounding and assisting, but this isn't the time to go out there and, I'm going to be triple-double Jimmy. You got to go out there and score, period. That's what you need to do. You need to go out there and score. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow, Apollo. Let's take a look at my doggone pick'ems. Right now, Derek White still has only that first 3 that he made in the first quarter, so I'm still looking good right there. Grant Williams not doing anything at the moment. Al Horford hasn't made those 3s. Kyle Lowry hasn't even checked into this game in this half. Max Strus is 1 basket away from getting me what I needed. Then Robert Williams, he headed to the locker room. He has not into this game yet in the second half. Duncan Robinson has not come in the second half. Of course, Derek White, we just talked about that. Grant Williams, nothing. Gabe Vincent can give me what I need him to give me. So right now, this one at least is looking somewhat promising where I can win something. Then over here, for the second half, now with Jaylen Brown with 4 fouls, I don't anticipate a situation in which Jaylen Brown enters this game here in the third, so he would need to have a good 4th, and we already know they're going to give the shot attempts to Jason Tatum, so I'm feeling kind of confident about that Jaylen Brown one. I'm going to need Jimmy Butler to go grab some doggone rebounds alongside scoring as well. That'd go great. Bam Adebayo needs to start scoring. Caleb Martin at least is grabbing them boards, and then Gabe Vincent is doing what he needs to do as well. Then over here, Jimmy Butler has to grab those boards. Bam needs to get 2 more assists. Grant Williams keep doing absolutely nothing. Derek White try not to be no productive. And then Marcus Smart as well. Same thing holds for him. And then last but not least, Smart, Jason Tatum, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, Jaylen Brown. This is probably the only location that I feel very confident about. But then Marcus Smart might mess around and, screw me one way or another. Hit that like button. We over 1,000. We only got 300 likes. Let's get halfway, man. Come on now. Hit that like button. Likes is free. Help a brother out. We've got over 1,000 in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need some statistics right now, I can tell you how they shooting from the floor. Boston is 14 of 16 from the free throw line. Miami, 11 of 14. The difference in this game has been the free throw line. Boston also is 4 of 20 from the three-point line. Meanwhile, Miami is 9 of 18. Miami's shooting 50% from three. Boston is shooting 20% from three. Jason Tatum, 25 points in the first quarter. He has yet to score here in the second, but we haven't even reached 5 minutes yet. Jaylen Brown with 4 fouls. He's currently on the bench. Marcus Smart has 3 as well, by the way. So if in the event Marcus Smart were to pick up an additional foul, now you've got to wonder what's going to happen with Boston as it pertains to that guard position, because Pritchard would mess around and have to get minutes, or you would have to play big and then bring in your Grant Williams, bring in your Robert Williams. But then we got to see if Williams is even healthy enough to return. That's Robert, I might add, because he injured his hand or his arm or something of that nature in the first half, and he's yet to return. But granted, again, we're not even 5 minutes into the second half, so it's too early to call. So on the floor right now for Boston, it's Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Al Horford, Grant Williams, and who's the last guy? And Derek White. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, and Caleb Martin. Jimmy tries a three, can't get that to go. Al Horford all the way. He's going to get himself a dunk. And now the lead is up to 6. Bam and Jimmy got to be aggressive. You can't just take all these jump shots. You got to, their bread and butter has been able to get to the free throw line. Caleb Martin puts in a 3. That's going to lock up one of my, no, I didn't have any pickings for Caleb Martin with points. Oh, they're going to say that's a 2? No, they're going to say it's a 3. 66-63. Miami shooting. Nope, they're going to call it a 2. They're going to say it was a 2-point shot. Oh, Marcus Smart takes a 3. He gets that one to go. The lead is back up to 7, ladies and gentlemen. It was a 3. It was a 3. It was a 3. Marcus Smart, 4 of 6 from 3. The rest of the team, 1 of 15. Bam Adebayo is going to get himself to the line right now, and Horford picks up another foul. That should be foul number 3 on Horford. No, that's foul number 2. Good God. Marcus Smart with 17 points here, taking over for Jaylen Brown. That's what you need. That's what you need. You just need somebody else. And remember what I said. The others have to step up for Boston. Right now, it's legitimately a 3-man attack. It's a 3-man attack. Williams gave you those 7 points off the bench, right? And then now we got to see what's going on with him. Derek White has been a non-factor on offense. He's been playing great defense, but he's a non-factor on offense. Al Horford just picked up his second basket of the game, but it's really been Tatum, Brown, Smart. So for Miami, the others have shown up, but the stars have not. This is exactly what I mean. Right now, for Boston, they need those others to start playing well so they can accommodate for Jason Tatum or whatever. Tatum might have to go to full 48. With Jaylen Brown being in foul trouble and not getting an opportunity to get going outside of that first quarter, here we are. Yeah, you're certainly not wrong about that, Jay. Jimmy ain't looking like him. He looking real non-bi. He looking like a they-them right now. He is not him at this point. Oh, Marcus Smart, another 3. That one's a brick. Rebound, Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent going to try a 3. Ah, that's a brick. No way that one goes. Good rebound by Jason Tatum. And back the other way they go. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. It's going to stay Miami basketball. No, I should say it's going to stay Boston basketball here. Somebody getting subs out? No, they're not. Oh, that's a 3-point shot for Caleb Martin. Yeah, so that's a third 3 right now for Caleb Martin. He's been dogging this whole series, bro. Oh, Jaylen Brown is back in this game. Oh, and Williams is on the floor. Rob Williams is on the floor, but they sent Marcus Smart to the bench. So now you would assume that those shot attempts are going to go to Jaylen Brown, and here he is. He's going to try to see if he can get to the line. He gets inside, and he's going to get himself a layup. Good job by Jaylen Brown. Immediately checks in and gets himself a bucket. You're going to need him to go and get himself a bucket, and the Celtics are big. Miami's shooting magnificent right now, but guys are going to have to show up. Bam is trying to freaking bait Grant Williams, and there's Jimmy Butler one-on-one with Jason Tatum. Can he get inside? He's going to kick it over to Vincent. Vincent's going to try, I should say Martin's going to try another shot. Can't get that one to go. Bam Adebayo tried to save the ball. He can't get it, and I think it's going to remain Miami ball. They should be attacking Jaylen Brown. They should be attacking Jaylen Brown. He's got 4 fouls. Get him. Oh, wow, there's going to be a foul on Grant Williams, and that should send Adebayo to the free throw line because, remember, they're in the bonus. If you're Miami, your only objective in this quarter should be try to get to the free throw line. That should be their only objective in this quarter is get to the free throw line, bruh. They were in the bonus since 8 minutes in this quarter. Actually, it might have been 8.5, maybe 9. Kevin Love has not checked into this game, by the way. So with that being the case, oh, wow, yeah, that'd be a free throw right there. They're going to go and review it if the foul from Williams was before. Oh, yeah, that might have been before the ball was in bounds. That might be a free throw and possession for Miami. That might be a free throw and, yeah, the foul happened before, yup. Yeah, that's an away from the play foul, that is. Because, look, the foul happens right there before the ball comes in. That is a foul, yeah, and he called it. His hand was up. Yeah, that's a foul right before. That's a free throw. That's a free throw. But if you're Miami, this is what I talk about when I be speaking about how, strategic basketball and how important it is to understand what the other team has going on. Oh, you got 2 fouls. We in the fucking first half. Yo, I'm going to attack you all day and get you off the fucking floor. That's what Miami should do. You're in the bonus. Why are you taking jump shots? You should be going to the paint. Pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. They got to play soft because every piece of contact is going to be a foul. They've been running an 8-man rotation the entire playoffs. If you now get 3 people in foul trouble, because right now on the floor, Jaylen Brown has 4. Marcus Smart went to the bench, but Grant has 3. You could take Grant completely out of the goddamn rotation if you keep attacking him and then also attack Brown. Like this, you got to play smart. Miami right now, nobody has 3 fouls. So for Boston, you got to do a little bit more work. But, use your head. I'll never understand that. Whenever I played in tournaments, whatever the case is, yo, who got how many fouls? You go to the table yo, how much he got? You in the third quarter, or you in this if you play in 2 halves. You're like, oh, you got 4 fouls in the first half? No. We're going to keep switching. We're going to keep ending up on this dude. We're going to bait him. Once we get you in the air, we're going to do the Dwayne Wade, jump up, get the foul. You going to the bench, buddy. Yup, there's a free throw. Yup, that's a foul. Yep. That's a good call by the referees. That isn't away from the play foul. I don't understand that. Motherfuckers don't use their head. K-Dub said, drive on Jaylen Brown. He has 4 fouls. This is common sense, but they can't see that. I'm so confused. This is one of the things that I don't understand about professional sports because I hold the same thought process of if you ain't playing the league, you don't necessarily have the grounds to tell somebody who in the league how they should play. If you ain't play at the highest level, you can't sit here and try to give advice per se. But there's just some things that are just common knowledge that for whatever reason I don't understand. That's one of the things that I'll never understand. If you're playing football, you notice somebody limping. You the quarterback. Oh, fuck everything. We attacking this motherfucker. And Strus missed the free throw. You're supposed to be a sure free throw shooter. You fucking missing free throws. Come on now. They gave you a give me. You missing free throw. That is incredible to me. That's incredible to me. I'll never understand it. You notice motherfuckers, is that Diddy and that toilet? Oh, it's Diddy and the toilet sitting front row. Strus tried a shot, couldn't get it. Oh, great rebound by Bam inside. He couldn't get the shot off. And then a rebound by Jimmy. And they're going to call a jump. Them brothers missing their free throws in tough situations. Ain't that the truth? And that's the difference right now. It's been the free throws in this game, right? But Miami has worked their way towards equaling out at the free throw line. Now, the only difference between the two of the teams right now has been Jason Tatum, but he's been scoreless here in the half. Miami's made 13 free throws. Boston's made 14. So they're equal at the free throw line now. You can't say nothing about the referees at this particular point because now they even where they at. Miami's made 10 threes. Boston's only made 5, but Jason Tatum's been the difference. And moreover, Jimmy Butler's inability to show up here is really showing. Jaylen Brown gets himself a jumper to fall. The lead is up to 8. 4 minutes left to go here in the third, not the fourth, the third. So if Jimmy Butler don't start getting going, Miami's in trouble because it's not that he's not only not playing well, he's also trying to be super passive. Like, look at him. He's in the paint, not trying to shoot. It's very confusing. Caleb Martin going to try a shot. Caleb Martin's shot always looks flat. Jimmy going to have to attack. Damn, we ain't hit 500 likes. What's going on right now? There's Williams inside. Oh, that might be 3 in the key. Nope, he's going to get an and 1. They're going to call the foul. And 1, the lead is up to 10. The lead is up to 10. Henry Pateno says, "Sup, Chisel, at home, watching the game, chilling, eating tacos, feet kick up, AC on, sipping on some ice cold water while stroking to Alexis, Texas on the iPad. Arthur beating brother from the back, hashtag villain mode." Sir, what is going on with you, sir? What is going on with you, sir? You need to relax. You need to relax. We're watching basketball here. Williams' free throw is good. The lead is back up to 11. That's how much they have led by before in this game. No, that shouldn't have been an offensive foul on Williams. I disagree. 7-0 run right now from Boston. Oh, boy. White has been cooking Butler all day. Butler has not been on the attack. He tries to get inside, can't get a basket to go. It's another brick. Here comes Boston back down the floor, leading by 11. Oh, shit. My goddamn headphones came off. Oh, there's Jaylen Brown. He's going to get fouled by Strus. He's heading to the line. Yeah, he can't get those. He's not getting that to fall right there. And look at his body language. Look at Butler's body language. He does not look like a man who's on a mission to go and attack. He does not look like a man who's on a mission to go and attack. He's going to have to get into attack mode or he's going to have a bad time. Omega for 5 on it said, when was the last time we seen Jimmy Butler be passive? He took a check. No. He's been passive earlier on in the season. I should say earlier on in the series. Look at game 4. Did that look like a man who wanted to close out the series? No. I was in Boston for game 5. It was the same thing. They were getting punched in the mouth the whole doggone game. But he's legitimately being like he'll go to the paint and this was the first time this half that Butler actually attacked with the intention to try to score. The lead is now 13. And now they're going to keep switching Tatum onto Jimmy Butler, and it's one-on-one. Unless they're going to try to flip it to where they can get Jaylen Brown onto Butler to where he can try to draw a foul, he's going to have a bad time. Jimmy kicks it over to Caleb Martin. He tries another 3, gets that one to go. The lead is back down to 10. Caleb Martin with 21 points, 7 of 12 from the field, and those 10 rebounds. That man is balling right now, but he's going to need some help from who's supposed to be the star. Jaylen Brown takes a long 3. Can't get that one to go. Long rebound right there from Jimmy Butler. Back the other way comes Miami. If they can cut this son bitch down to 4, then they got a chance. Jimmy Butler trying to find Bam inside. Oh, Bam should go and attack. There's Bam inside going for a high attack. Can't get that one to go. Long rebound by Jimmy Butler. Can he get inside? He's going to try to attack Williams. Can't get that one to go. And they're going to call a foul or underneath the basket. Yo, it was underneath the basket. They're going to try to get Miami's going to retain possession. Golly. Brown and Tatum is cooking Adebayo and fucking Butler right now. Those motherfuckers going to need to show up. Jimmy with only 9 points is crazy. You're certainly not wrong there. And it's a bad 9 points. Like it's not even a and they're 9 of 36 in the paint, bruh. Gabe Vincent get inside. Can he get the layup? No, he can't. Good rebound right there for Boston. They're gonna try to push, kick it out. There's Derek White tries a 3. It's a brick. Rebound by Miami. Oh no, they can't get the rebound because both Kyle Lowry and Adebayo fighting for the damn rebound. Ah, man. That's a shame. Somebody said Denver is Atlanta for white people. Well, interesting. I thought Utah was Atlanta for white people. Well, whatever the case is. There it is. Jason Tatum going to try to get to the line. No, he lost the basketball. And it's going to remain Celtics basketball. .2:14 left to go here in the third. Boston leading by 10 in Miami. YouTube turning into IG. What that mean? Oh, that could be a steal for Miami. Indeed it is. Oh, they should have pushed. I don't know why Jimmy didn't push right there. That's weird. Why would you slow it down? You had a chance to go in transition. Oh, they're going to try to pressure Gabe Vincent. You know he wants to shoot there. Somebody trying to attack. They can't get it to go. Somebody got to go get the ball or something. Oh, Marcus Smart with the up and down. There you go, travel. There's the up and down. Yo, Marcus Smart low-key wanted Joe Mazzulla to challenge that. And remember, Miami only has 2 timeouts, so they can't call timeout at all. They can't call timeout at all. Miami's in a situation where you can't call timeout. You've got 2 timeouts. You gotta roll. Motherfuckers gonna need to figure it out. Bam inside. He gonna try that other goddamn hook shot. Can't get it to go. Those motherfuckers gonna have to start scoring if they want to win this game. .120 left to go here in the third. Oh, good pass over to Williams. And another near Celtic turnover. Grant Williams going to try to get inside. Oh, he's going to get fouled. And Grant Williams going to get to the line right now. Good God. Motherfuckers is hustling. Tony put 5 on it, said, what's up, Chiseled? What will Roman Reigns say next Friday on SmackDown about the Usos super kicking Solo and Jimmy super kicking Roman twice? Well, they're going to kick the Usos out the doggone family. Jimmy, oh, wow. Grant Williams with a brick on the first free throw. He probably going to make that second. This is their only opportunity to get a substitution because remember, with those 2 timeouts remaining, they can't call timeout and get no subs unless there's like a dead ball situation. So for Miami, they fixing to be fucking gassed because they can't call no timeouts to try to get no breathers for nobody, and they can't call timeouts to try to end momentum. You can't go into the fourth quarter with 1 timeout. That's crazy. Kyle Lowry, is he going to take a shot? Yes, he is. Is it a brick? No, it's not. Gets a jumper to fall. The deficit is now 9. Minute left in this game. 13 minutes left in this game. On the floor for Boston, it's Derek White, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Grant Williams, and Robert Williams. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, Kyle Lowry, and Bam Adebayo. There's a rebound by Gabe Vincent. That should be a foul on Robert Williams, and it is. And they're going to go back down the floor to go get some free throws. If they could cut the son bitch down to 7 and then perhaps 5, that would be great for them. How does Grant have 0 points? Man's a bum. I mean, it's not easy to score in the NBA, but nevertheless, that on Williams is, I believe, his first foul. But Brown with 4 fouls, he's currently on the bench. I'm surprised he didn't go and attack Marcus Smart. Lowry puts in a free throw there. How many free throws have Miami missed? Miami missed 4. Yeah, still. Jaylen Brown checks right back in the game. If I'm Miami, I would try to get Jaylen Brown his 5th foul before the end of this quarter. And what I love about basketball is whenever somebody's in foul trouble, they put them to defend the least aggressive motherfucker on the court. They always do that shit. Miami should have pressed. I ain't going to hold you. They should have pressed. Nevertheless, 79-72 is the score. There's a 10-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Oh, he lost the basketball. That's a steal for Miami. Throw the ball out of Bio. What you trying to dribble for? Jimmy Butler, is he going to take the 3? No, he's not. Good pass. Oh, wow, nobody wants to shoot. Gabe Vincent, can he get the shot off? No, he can't. Rebound by Williams. Here comes Marcus Smart. He's going to try to take the 3, and he can't beat the buzzer. I don't know what the fuck Miami was doing. Both Kyle Lowry and Jimmy Butler trying to pass the ball inside. Nobody want to be aggressive. They had a chance to cut it to 5. That was a retarded transition possession right there. Why was Bam Adebayo trying to be a fucking point guard? Motherfuckers got to get their head out their ass. I don't know if it's Adonis Haslam who need to go talk to somebody, but that right there, that is incredible of a quarter. Great job by the Celtics, but keep in mind, third quarter, Jason Tatum, 0 points. Jaylen Brown, 6 points. Decent quarter. Marcus Smart also, I believe, had 6 points as well. Williams gave you 3 off the bench, but remember, it's been a 3-man attack. It's literally been a 3-man attack. Jason Tatum hasn't hit a 3. The Celtics are struggling from 3. Miami, the others have shown up. Caleb Martin with 21, Gabe Vincent with 13, Max Strus with 10, Bam Adebayo with 9, Jimmy Butler with 9. You can't win basketball and head to the NBA Finals if you're supposed to be the stars of the squad and you both collectively have 9 points. That is insane. That is insane. That is not winning basketball. It seemed like Jimmy Butler's more interested in getting a triple-double than trying to get that goddamn basket. But you have a 7-point deficit going into the fourth, 12 minutes left to play, opportunity to go to the NBA Finals. Meanwhile, for the Celtics, they have a chance to even up the series at 3-3 and head back to Boston. You already know what time it is. Sound the alarm. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Hold My Nuggets Incorporated once more for the conclusion of Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. A rematch of 2022, where Jimmy Butler had a chance to give the Heat the go-ahead score, but he failed on a Game 7 3-point attempt with, I believe, 12 seconds left to play. Now, here in Game 6, on the same floor in which they came up short, they have an opportunity to close out Boston and punch their ticket to the NBA Finals for the third straight game. Boston looking to perform history for the first time in NBA history, trying to match their fellow city team in the Boston Red Sox, who did it in 2004, en route to a World Series championship. Can Boston do the same and punch their ticket to a Game 7 en route to an NBA Finals appearance? We've got 12 minutes to figure out what's going to transpire. Will Jason Tatum score in the fourth? Will Jaylen Brown pick up any additional free throws, or I should say fouls? Will Bam Adebayo finally wake up? Will Jimmy Butler transform from Jimmy into Himmy? Will the Miami Heat choke for the third consecutive game? Will Diddy pee on young Miami? Will Bam Adebayo decide to actually play good basketball? We shall find out, not on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. We fixing to find out right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the fourth quarter. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Fourth quarter has begun. It will be Miami basketball. Let it be known in the comment section, who do you guys have winning? Miami, Boston, the right for Game 7, or the right to go to the NBA Finals? What will be the conclusion here in this doggone series? 12 minutes left to go here. 2 timeouts left for Miami. What will be the fate here? Bam, one-on-one with Marcus Smart inside. Bam inside, gets his layup. He's now over 10 points. He's gotten to 11. They've cut the deficit down to 5, but you're going to need some defense. Boston with 4 timeouts. Miami still with only 2. On the floor for Boston, it is Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Derek White, Grant Williams, and Al Horford. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's Duncan Robinson, Caleb Martin, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, and Kyle Lowry. 3-point attempt. It's rebound by Al Horford. Out to Marcus Smart. Can't get his jumper to go. Rebound, Caleb Martin. Back the other way comes Miami. 11 minutes left to play in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Lowry trying to be aggressive. I think he nearly stepped out of bounds. No, he did not. Can he get inside and get a shot? No, he can't. Good pass over to Duncan Robinson. His layup is good. No foul is going to be called. The deficit is now 3. Who knew that you can see Duncan Robinson go and get himself some layups right here? Gabe Vincent on the bench. Jimmy Butler playing every single minute, I believe, this entire distance. I don't understand why Jaylen Brown should be taking the shots here. Hobbies put 11 on it. Said, ain't that the truth? Jaylen Brown, good pass inside to Derek White. Can he get the shot? No, he can't. It's a steal. It's going to remain. It's a foul, I should say. They're probably going to call on Kyle Lowry. David Pateno said, what's up, Chiseled? What do I think is the funniest live stream that I've done so far? The 2021 Royal Rumble was hilarious all the way through. Good God, I have no clue. What is the funniest live stream that I did? I can't remember. The one that I, like when I looked at the Indian Superman and something Spider-Man, that one, probably the funniest one. Derek White tries a 3. He's going to get that to go, and Boston has their first basket of this fourth quarter. Jada 90s kid put 5 on and said, why is the Heat depending on Gabe NPC Vincent to be the primary scorer? Blame that on Jimmy Butler. Blame that on Jimmy Butler. He's going to have to be aggressive. Look how he's just staying passive in the corner right there. Kyle Lowry going to probably try to take a 3 right there. I don't know where Lowry's going to go on. He's going to just throw one up, and he gets it to go. Kyle Lowry gets the basket to go. All right, Kyle Lowry. Somebody trying to score. Somebody tell Jimmy Butler to do so. 82-78 is the lead right now. Under 10 minutes left to play. Jaylen Brown. Oh, wow, he's going to cook Duncan Robinson. No, he's not. Oh, they're going to call another foul on Kyle Lowry. I believe that will be his second in the quarter. My God. Look at Derek White just wide open. Kyle Lowry, liability on defense. 2020 Elimination Chamber. Hell, if I remember. Let me take a look at my pick'ems. Let me see if anything has changed as it pertains to my pick'ems. I don't think so. I think the pick'ems are kind of still where they're at. Yeah, the pick'ems are still where they're at. I got a lock on Vincent, but that's pretty much it. They're going to try to abuse Duncan Robinson. Oh, there it is. Jaylen Brown tries a 3. It's a brick. Rebound out of Bio. And there's Jimmy Butler. It's time to be aggressive, Jimmy Butler. It's time to be aggressive, Jimmy Butler. The fans are standing to their feet. Jimmy one-on-one. Derek White has locked up Jimmy all day. It's time to be aggressive. Jimmy tries a jumper. Can't get the roll to go. What a rebound by Bam Adebayo. Kicks it over to Gabe Vincent. Back over to Butler. Butler one-on-one with White. Jimmy Butler trying to get inside. Can he get the and one? He can. Offensive foul. Offensive foul. Only 2 timeouts for Miami, so you can't go and challenge that. And Derek White is down. That's the 3rd foul on Jimmy Butler. And they want to challenge that. Off challenge for. Oh, nah. There is a blow to the face. Yeah, that is an offensive foul, but. Yeah, that was definitely, they could go and call that a flagrant one, I guess. Yeah, they can call that a flagrant foul. There was contact to the face. They can call that a flagrant foul. There was definitely contact to the face. You definitely can call that a flagrant foul. That is an offensive foul. Without question, that is an offensive foul. And there's contact to the face there. Right underneath the chin. That is definitely a foul. Yeah, that's definitely an offensive foul. And if you can call it a flagrant, because there was contact to the head. So you can call that. No, Spo didn't challenge that. It wasn't Spo. I believe, no, the referees are checking to see if it's a flagrant. Nobody challenged that. Spo didn't challenge it. Spo didn't challenge it. He used a challenge earlier on, and it was successful. Derek White got hit with the people's elbow. The referees are just reviewing to see if it was a flagrant act or not. Now, that makes me wonder if they're going to keep the basket, because remember what happened earlier when they flipped it, but it was a challenge. So the offensive foul stands, but there's no bucket. 3rd foul on Jimmy Butler, but there will be no bucket. That's interesting. Earlier, but they called a no foul earlier, or I should say a no call, and they gave Brown the bucket, but then this time they didn't give Jimmy the bucket. Well, it is what it is. Nevertheless, we move forward. Back the other way we go. Boston leading by 4. 9-11 on the clock here, fourth quarter. All the stars are out. There's a toilet sitting next to P. Diddy, but we ain't talking about that right now. On the floor for Boston, Derek White, despite getting elbowed in the face, he's still here on the floor. Then you also have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, and Al Horford. I think they're probably going to go the distance here. I don't anticipate any substitutions. Meanwhile, for Miami, you have Gabe Vincent, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler. Oh, they're going to call offensive. Yep, there's a turnover on Jason Tatum. Bam Adebayo, and also Caleb Martin. No, Kyle Lowry, my apologies. I anticipate Caleb Martin re-entering the game for Kyle Lowry, and then Max Strus probably coming in for Duncan Robinson. 4 minutes, or I should say 4-point game, under 9 minutes left to go here. Boston has done everything to try to give this game to Miami. Duncan Robinson tries a three. Bang! 1 point game. 82-81 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. 8:30 left to go here. Miami looking to have their first lead since the first quarter, but Boston does not give a shit. Watch, they're going to get a basket right here. Kick over to Al Horford. Horford over to Jaylen Brown, who has 4 fouls. He's going to take a 3. It's a brick. Rebound, Kyle Lowry. Uh-oh, here comes the goggle. Here comes something stupid. Kyle Lowry going to try to go all the way. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know why they cheering so loud. Fam, Miami is still losing. Jimmy Butler, can he make a move? No, he can't. Duncan Robinson, can he take a shot? No, he can't. Can he get inside? Yes, he can. He tries to lay up, can't get it to go. Jimmy Butler with the putback, and Miami takes the lead, 83-82. Miami's in front for the first time since it was 11-9. Joe Mazzulla need to do something. Joe Mazzulla got to do something. Joe Mazzulla got to do something. Joe Mazzulla got to do something. Every time Miami's going extended runs, oh, wow, they might call it defensive. No, they're going to call a foul on Duncan Robinson. That might be the 4th foul. That might be the 4th foul in this quarter. That's danger for Miami. If that's the 4th foul, it's not the 4th foul on Duncan. But this could put them in a situation. How many fouls have they called so far on Miami here in this quarter? That might be foul number, nope, that's just the second. No, that's the 3rd one. That's the 3rd foul right there. Jaylen Brown, and he's going to get fouled. Foul number 4. Foul number 4. Fourth foul right there. And now one more foul, and Boston will be in the bonus, and that's exactly what Boston wants. That's exactly what Boston wants. But now Jaylen Brown has an opportunity to even up. Whoa, wait a minute. They're going to review this for some? Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. His hand hit the rim. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, his hand hit the rim. Yup. They're going to count the basket and one because his hand touched the rim. That's crazy. Wow. But this is interesting. This is interesting. Nevertheless, Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, 7 for 33. 7 for 33. My heavens. Wow, they're going to count. No, they're supposed to count the basket. So Jaylen just shooting 2 free throws? Oh, now, wait, what the fuck? So it just jumped to 84. Wait a minute. It should be 85 then. Thank you. Fix the fucking score. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, you shoot a technical and then you have 2. Wait, this is a 5-point play? Hold on, wait a minute. It should be an and 1 then. To be a 4, it's max is 4. There you go. All right. Okay, all right. So we understand, everybody understands what the fuck going on. They count the basket, there's a technical free throw, and then you have what would be the and 1 free throw. That's it. All right, now we have another. I thought he was fixing to be shooting 5. The way they had it set up, the expression of the play, I thought his son was about to be shooting 5. Like, that's crazy, bro. You give an and 1, then you give a free throw, then you give a technical. Like, that's crazy. But whatever the case is, we good. We back where we need to be. 3-point lead right now for Boston, 86-83. No substitutions have happened yet. Duncan Robinson, he trying to get a shot. He going to try from 2. That's a brick. Can Jimmy get a rebound? No, he can't. Kyle Lowry with the steal. Adebayo blocked by Horford. What a fucking block by Al Horford. Jaylen Brown, can he get the other way? He can't, but he's going to get fouled. And now Boston is in the bonus. Great fucking hustle from Al Horford, bruh. Great fucking hustle from Al Horford. He may be 86 years old, but what? Bam should have just went up. I don't know why he tried to dunk right there. He was already too far. Hell of a goddamn defensive effort from Al Horford. And now Boston's in the bonus. That's danger for Miami. Because best believe, and Jason Tatum still has not taken a shot. What a block right there. Hit that like button. We only got 500 likes. Come on now. We over 1,300. Hit the like button. Let's get up to at least 700 now. Come on now. Like button is free. And if you need a link to the game, it's in the top pinned comment in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. Boston leading by 4, and here comes Caleb Martin. He's probably going to go and get Kyle Lowry. Indeed he will. '87, 83. Jaylen Brown, opportunity to push the lead to 5. 7:15 left to go here in the 4th. Brown's second free throw is good. He's now got 23 points, or I should say 24 points. It's been a 3-man game for Boston. There's Jimmy Butler trying to get inside. He's going to try to get a layup. Can't get that one to go. No foul call. He shouldn't have got a foul call either. There's Jason Tatum. Is he going to take his first shot of this 4th quarter? And they're going to call a foul right there. And like I told you guys, this is what Jason Tatum thrives at. All he's going to keep doing is trying to see if he can get to the free throw line. 5-point game right now. Boston in the lead, heading to the free throw line. 6:54 on the clock. Mike said, "How am I ahead of you?" And you have cable, man. I wish I could tell you. No, Shells. It's not poor officiating. It's not poor officiating. Where there are questionable calls here and there earlier on in the game, but in this 4th quarter right now, Miami out there doing the terrible goddamn fouls. That's on them. That's on them. That's on them. Each team had their runs with foul calls. Each team did. In the 3rd quarter, it was Miami's turn. The 2nd quarter, it was Miami's turn. The 1st quarter, it was Boston's turn. The 4th quarter, it appears it's Boston's turn. You can't go out there blame it on officials. You got to, at one point, you got to be able to play, defense. Miami had the momentum, and then they just lost it. Can't come and blame it on the officials. Can't do that. Miami's shooting 33% from the field. They're shooting 46% from 3, but 33% from the field. Bam and Jimmy simply have not shown up. They've been somewhat aggressive, grabbing boards or whatever the case may be, but as it pertains to scoring, they simply cannot reach the doggone basket. The others have shown up. Boston's done everything to try to give this game away. 13 fucking turnovers. But Miami in the paint has been absolutely atrocious. Miami's out-rebounding. They have 16 offensive rebounds, and they're still losing by 4. That's incredible. I thought it was 5. How is it? I thought the deficit was 5. Did they change the score on something? Why is it 87-83 now? I'm very confused. It's supposed to be 88-83, but whatever the case may be. The difference right now, Boston shooting 24 free throws, Miami shooting 19, but it's legitimate. And Miami missed 4 free throws. If Miami made all their free throws, we got a tie game. If Boston made all of their free throws, then Boston is leading by, 3. But nevertheless, okay, they fixed the score, so it's 88-83. Jason Tatum, he's taking his first free throws of this quarter, opportunity to get his first points of this 4th quarter. He has 25. Jaylen Brown came alive in the second half. He's got 24. Marcus Smart has 17, and he had a pretty good 3rd quarter, putting in a couple of threes. He's 4 of 9 from 3. Meanwhile, for Miami, Jimmy Butler, 3 of 19 with 11 points. Bam Adebayo, 4 of 16. Abysmal. Combined for 7 of 36 between the two of them. 7 of 36 between the two of them. That is incredible. Caleb Martin, 21 points. Gabe Vincent, 13. Max Strus with 10. Duncan Robinson with 8. Kyle Lowry with 8. But you can't win basketball games if your stars have not shown up. Let me take a look at my pick'ems. That is incredible. Boston's done everything in their power to give Miami an opportunity here. Seldom do you have the Heat shoot 45% from three and not win a game. But if Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo not showing up, then hell, Boston's going to take it and run with it. Oh, wow, yeah, Jaylen Brown, since he's at 25, then all of the pick'ems that I had with Jaylen Brown under 25 is, man showed up. Damn, he done destroyed a couple of them. Yup, he did do that. God damn it. It is what it is. Tatum and Brown, 50 points. Meanwhile, for Butler and Adebayo, 22. That is incredible. That is incredible. Which state in America has the best looking women? I think actually Miami of all places. LA has some great, nice looking women, but man, Miami, I think on whether I'm walking down Hollywood or walking down, Miami on like Biscayne or whatever the case is, I'd say Miami. 7-point lead right now for Boston. Miami would need a run. This is very reminiscent of last year's Game 7. 8-0 run right now for Boston in the last minute. In the last minute. Bam Adebayo nearly loses the basketball. He's going to kick it over to Duncan Robinson. At least Duncan is trying to get inside. Kicks it over to Kyle Lowry, who's back in the game. Duncan Robinson can get a wide-open three-point look. He gets that one to go. They cut their deficit down to 4. 90-86. How did Kyle Lowry re-enter the game? Who did he come in for? Gabe Vincent, Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Bam Adebayo, and Jimmy Butler. Meanwhile, for the Celtics, it's Jason Tatum, Duncan Robinson. Oh, pardon me. It's Jason Tatum, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and Al Horford. Jason Tatum gets his first, field goal of this quarter here. The lead is back up to 6. And they're going to call a foul on Marcus Smart. How the hell does that happen? Miami sleeping. This is a weird lineup for Miami, but it is what it is. I'm surprised they don't have Caleb Martin on the floor there. Jimmy Butler going to have to wake up. Put Haslam in this shit. I would. I mean, he's 40, but somebody got to attack. Duncan Robinson is playing basketball, ladies and gentlemen. 4-point deficit right now for Miami. Under 6 minutes left to go here. Duncan Robinson wants it. Somebody playing. Oh, Martin has 5 fouls. Oh, yeah, it's clipped. Yeah, you can't put Caleb Martin in there. He has 5 fouls. But kudos to Duncan Robinson. He's actually attacking. There you go. There's Derek White going to try a 3. Bang! Oh, fuck. That fucks up one of my parlays. God damn, that's one of my pick'ems. God damn it. But Derek White puts in a 3. 7-point deficit right now. Back the other way. Oh, there's Vincent. Can't get a jumper to go. Oh, well, Williams with the save. And back down the other way comes Boston. They get a basket over here. Miami, well, they can't use their final timeout. They can't use their final timeout. But if Boston gets a basket here, that could take the soul of Miami. There's Marcus Smart. Does he want to take the 3? No, he doesn't. Oh, he hooked. He hooked him and won. Offensive foul. No, wait, no. They said the and one. They said the and one. That could take Miami's soul right there. He did have the hook, but he definitely did get him right there. That's a good basket right there. Black said Jimmy and Bam make at least 40% of the shots. The Heat win, but they decide not to show up. Correct. And primarily, I'd put this more on Jimmy than I do on Bam. Because at least Bam been attempting to shoot. It just haven't been falling. Jimmy legit been incredibly passive in the first quarter. Like, he's legit not attacking. Jimmy should be rushing to the paint right now to go and attack. Look at him still being passive, picking up his dribble and everything. It's like they looking for other people to be him. Jimmy Butler still being passive. Caleb Martin tries a 3. Can't get that one to go. Rebound, Jason Tatum. Jimmy Butler's being incredibly passive. If this goes to Game 7, what are the chances of the Heat winning? It all depends on Jimmy Butler. It's all on Jimmy Butler. If he don't come out and perform, then it's there. But 4 minutes left to go in this game. Miami only has 1 timeout, so they can't call it now. Jason Tatum, Tatum tries a deep 3, can't get that one to go. Rebound by Jaylen Brown, and now they're just going to try to kill time. And there's the timeout from Boston. Yeah, Miami's going to need that timeout. I don't know who needs to talk to Jimmy, but somebody got to talk to him. Jeffrey said you knew it was over in the second quarter. Oh, so did you know that when Miami had the 1-point lead in the fourth? You knew it was going to be over then? Fair enough. Nevertheless, we've got a little over 3 minutes left to go here in this game. Or I should say a little over 4 minutes left to go in this game. My bad. 10-point lead for Boston. They now have 98-88 in Miami. Miami on the verge of losing 3 straight and becoming, I believe, the 4th team to have a 3-0 lead and then have to go to a Game 7. But if I'm not mistaken, every other team that had the 3-0 lead and went to the Game 7, they all at least were going back to their home floor. Not in this case in favor of Miami. They would be heading back to Boston. NBA Live said, can Miami get a defensive rebound? No, they've actually had, if I'm not mistaken, right now, oh no, Boston just got more rebounds than Miami, but offensive rebounds, Miami has 16, Boston has 8, but they're getting those rebounds now. Nobody boxing out, and Jimmy Butler still being passive. 3 of 19 in this game. Bam Adebayo, 4 of 16 in this game. No, don't blame it on the refs. Don't blame it on the refs. It's not the refs. No, it's not the refs. Don't blame it on the refs. It is not the refs. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Don't blame it on the refs. It is not the refs. It is not the refs. Your others showed up. Your stars ain't playing basketball. What do you want them to do? It's not on the refs. This is not on the refs. I know a lot of people like to cry, oh, referees did. Nope, it's not on the refs. You can't be in a closeout game, the 3rd straight. This time, you're on your floor, your 3rd opportunity. Your stars go a combined 7 of 35. Come on now. You don't blame that stuff on the refs. Nope, don't do that. You don't do that. You can't bitch and moan about that, but there's still 4 minutes left to go in this game. There is still 4 minutes left to go in this game. Somebody on that Heat bench going to have to look at each other and breathe life into whatever the fuck's going on, because you can't just keep being passive. Somebody going to have to get in people's face or something. Miami had 2 timeouts going into this 4th quarter. Obviously, they couldn't call timeout, so they'd have to figure it out on the floor. They were able to figure it out, and they took a 1-point lead, and then all of a sudden they had that call go in the Celtics' favor with the Jaylen Brown situation where Bam touched the doggone rim, and all of a sudden after that, they stopped playing aggressive. Duncan Robinson being the only person being aggressive there in the 4th quarter. Peyton Patu on it said, speaking of which, please calm down to Discord. Yeah, that's nasty work. 3 of 19 in a closeout game and still being passive is nasty work. But 4:10 left to go here. So they got to close out right here. And truly, in my opinion, although Miami's been shooting great from 3, I wouldn't even depend heavily on threes here, because you know they're going to play the 3 heavy. You have a better chance trying to get to the basket, but granted, they've been struggling to get to the basket. Nevertheless, you got to go out there and be aggressive, period. Beginner plays, but 5-1 said the Heat ran out of Michael's secret stuff. Shit, they might as well, because Butler disappeared in 3 straight games. They're just going to try to eat clock. They're not even going to try to do too much. Marcus Smart tries a 3. It's a brick rebound. They better go. You might as well just go. You might as well go. Don't look for nobody. Bam Adebayo trying to get some. Gets inside to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's going to get fouled. He's heading to the line. Kyle said another reason I'm rooting for the Celtics, the RDC locker room video after Game 7 would be hilarious. Would be insane. Well, I mean, it has to happen after Game 7, of course. We got to get through Game 6. 3:51 on the clock here. Jimmy Butler at the free throw line. Sir Chop says, I have 7 kids and I'm 28. Well, I'm not going to sit here and say congratulations. That's craziness, but here we are. Butler's first free throw is good. They cut their deficit down to 9, but you can't win games if you can't get stops. You got to make your shots. Oh, there's Madam Toilet sitting right next to P. Diddy. Madam Toilet sitting next to P. Diddy. But here we go. 8-point game, 3:49 on the clock here. Boston with 3 timeouts, Miami with 1. Miami's only opportunity is to go on a run there. Jaylen Brown tries to get inside, pass over to Williams. Williams goes up, can't get the shot off. Rebound by Miami. Back the other way we go. Here comes Caleb Martin. I believe he's the leading scorer for Miami right now. Kicks over to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler one-on-one with Williams. He tries to get inside, throws the ball up. He's going to get fouled. He's heading back to the line. Back-to-back free throw attempts here for Butler. Opportunity to cut the deficit down to 6. And it stops the clock as well in favor of them. But Caleb Martin with 21 points, but that was in the third quarter. I don't believe Caleb Martin has scored in the fourth, if I'm not mistaken. I can't recall. But Jimmy Butler now at the free throw line trying to see the ball go into the basket. Matthew said, would I rather get KO punched by Big Show or speared by Goldberg? I'm not going to lie to you. I'd rather get KO punched by Big Show because at least I'm going to go to sleep. I'm not going to feel nothing. Goldberg going to spear me in half, and I still got to feel every piece of that shit. Jimmy Butler missing the doggone free throw, needing to see points go in, but he's missing free throws right there. Out comes in comes Horford. Out goes Williams. There is Jimmy Butler's second free throw attempt. He's going to need this one. Gets that one to go. 7-point game, 3:25 on the clock here. They're going to try to press. There it is. Pass over to White. Good call by Tatum. Get that ball over to White. But Miami still has to get stops. There's Jason Tatum. What's he going to do? Kick over to Marcus Smart. Somebody got to try to score. For Boston, somebody got to try to score. Derek White tries the runner. Can't get that one to go. Rebound by Jason Tatum, and they're going to call a push. And now Tatum is going back to the line. You got to get rebounds. Remember what I said earlier? Boston is literally just going to try to buy time. That's a bad philosophy. Oh, I don't know if that's a push. I don't know if someone would challenge that. I wouldn't challenge it. You only got 1 timeout. You can't challenge that. You can't challenge that. That's too much of a risk right there. Tatum perfect from the free throw line all day. His free throw is good. They said there was a push there. Yeah, there was an extension of the arm, so I guess, yeah. There was an extension of the arm. Was it a flop? I think so. He sold it, but there was an extension of the arm, so you kind of got to go with it. You can't put yourself in that position. Period. You can't put yourself in that position. Nevertheless, back the other way comes Miami. I would hope that they don't take a 3. Oh, Gabe Vincent might have just pulled one right there. He had an opportunity, but he didn't take it. He's going to keep it himself. Somebody's got to try to score. You can't waste this much time now. Is Vincent going to try to get inside? Gets the layup to go. 7-point deficit still for Miami. They're going to have to try to see if they can press over here. Try to break the press or something. Seven-point game, 2:30 left on the clock here. Mark Jackson put 2 on, said, I know Kwabi Brown got something to say. For Boston, they need to score. There you go. Oh, my God. Horford nearly lost the basketball there. Somebody better come over and help. Horford can't get the bucket. Offensive rebound. Nope, it's taken by Miami. So why they're gonna try to pull up a 3 now? Somebody gonna try to pull up a 3. Duncan Robinson might he gonna get the pick back over to Jimmy. Jimmy's gonna take the 3. Yes, he is. Is Jimmy gonna make the 3? Yes, he is. 4-point game. 2:05 on the clock. 1:20 left in this game, ladies and gentlemen. 1:20 left in this game. That's 120 seconds. Boston has to try to score. Why is Boston trying to buy time? This is the same shit they did in Game 7 last year. Stop trying to buy time. Somebody has to go try to score. Thank you, Tatum. Nope. Rebound, Caleb Martin, no foul call. Here comes Jimmy Butler back the other way. Jimmy Butler one-on-one with Marcus Smart. Don't take another 3. That'd be terrible. There's Jimmy Butler. He gets inside. Can he get inside? Nope. Oh, they're going to call a foul call on Jason Tatum. And Jimmy Butler has an opportunity for 2 free throws right here. What the fuck is Boston doing? What is Boston doing? Boston's fucking retarded, bro. What did I tell you? With 7 minutes left, you can't tell me I don't know basketball. You can't sit over here and say I'm biased. 7 minutes left in the game. What did I say Boston was going to do? Boston's just going to sit over here and try to buy time. That's stupid fucking basketball. It's good for me. I'm a Heat fan. But that's stupid basketball. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Why would you stop being aggressive? Miami has shown all playoffs long. They will fight back whenever they have a deficit. Why would you stop being aggressive? Boston's retarded. I told you guys earlier, Boston literally does not want to win this game. They've done everything in their power to give this game away. Maybe the basketball gods is trying to regulate things with 1:30 left to play. But my God, bro, you got to at one point, oh my God, offensive rebound by Caleb Martin. Kick over to Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson with a chance to tie. He bricks on the three-point shot. He bricks on the three-point shot. Chance to tie the game. He's absolute brick. He was wide open, too. He could have tied the game. He had to make that, though. He had to make that. You can't miss that shot. Derek White trying to find somebody. Jason Tatum takes the three. It's a brick. Rebound by Jaylen Brown, but he misses. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul. With 60 seconds remaining, they're going to call a foul right there. Duncan Robinson wide open. You got to make that. You got to make that. Oh, shit. If I was Spoelstra, I might just challenge that. Jaylen Brown, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Only missed one free throw after he had felt the blow to his hand. Puts in another free throw. 2-possession game right here. Nah, Duncan played solid this game. I'm not gonna put that on Duncan. He got to make that shot, but you're not gonna put that on Duncan. Game's not done yet. There's still time. I don't know why. Like people never watched sport before. Like, I wish I had some to, like, my heart's not beating, nothing. Like, fam, I've played, I've watched my whole life. Oh, wow, a brick. 4-point game, rebound Jimmy Butler, under a minute left to play. Back the other way comes Miami. There's Jimmy Butler, goes inside. Can he get a basket off? And one. On Horford, and one from Jimmy Butler. And they have an opportunity to cut the deficit to 1, but Jimmy Butler got to make his free throws. Jimmy Butler has to make his free throws. Jimmy Butler has to make his free throws. Coming alive here, Butler with 9 points in the last, 4 minutes, 5 minutes? But Jimmy Butler, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. If he makes his free throws, this is a different situation right here. But he's got to make his doggone free throws here. He has 1 to cut the deficit to 1. Jimmy cuts the deficit to 1. And now Miami needs a stop, and more importantly, they cannot foul. Miami on a 12-3 run in the last 3 minutes. Joe Mazzulla, again, Joe Mazzulla, when it comes to runs, he never calls fucking timeouts. This man does not call timeouts. It's like he doesn't want to stop the other team's momentum. So here we go. Jason Tatum tries to hook. Can he get inside? No call. Can he get a layup? No, he can't. Rebound by Bam. Back the other way. 27 seconds left to go. Kick over. Duncan Robinson, wide open 3. It's a brick. Goes over the goddamn basket. And now they got a foul. Miami has to foul. Duncan Robinson, again, another opportunity to take the lead. Can't get it to go. 16.9. Back-to-back shots for Duncan Robinson. First off, you didn't need a 3. You did not need a 3. Jimmy Butler, oh, Jesus. You did not need a 3 there. This back-to-back years, they taking 3s when they didn't need a 3. Just a 2 would give you the lead. You don't need the 3 there. Duncan Robinson played a solid the entire quarter, but couldn't get it to go. Wow, Marcus Smart bricked the doggone shot. Bobby said it's like Boston doesn't want to win it for Boston. What'd I tell you? What did I tell you guys? Fam, legit, nothing. You hear any slur in my speech? Nothing. Miami has that timeout. I might want to consider calling that timeout. I guess not. They're going to let Jimmy go the whole way. There's Jimmy Butler going back the other way, one-on-one with Jason Tatum. They're going to try to go set one. Don't take the 3, Jimmy. Don't take the 3, Jimmy. Don't take the 3, Jimmy. 5 seconds left to go. Jimmy Butler, is he going to take the 3? No. Oh, they call foul. Oh, my God. Is that a 3? It's 2. He's shooting 2. Jimmy Butler shooting 2. Oh, yeah, that is a foul. Wow. Well, what do you know? That's interesting. Okay. What do you know? No. Whoa, what are you talking about? We go into overtime. He has to make free throw. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all been watching basketball for how long? Stop having predetermined outcomes. Let the stuff play out. We go into overtime. Oh, I'm sorry. Jimmy Butler ain't missed 2 free throws this game? What's going on, son? Relax. I'm a Heat fan. Calm your dumbasses down. Jesus Christ. We going to overtime. He got to make the free throws. Jesus. What's wrong with y'all, bruh? Acting like they never seen basketball before. Calm y'all dumbasses down, man. This is why I can't watch sports with everybody, bruh. Motherfuckers be on, it's over in the first quarter. It be halftime. Man, we gonna pack our bags. Let this shit play out, bruh. Golly. How the fuck we got almost 2,000 in the building, we still only got 1,000 likes? Hit the goddamn like button. I gave y'all the link to the game. I'm calling the goddamn game. We had jokes the entire time. We got pick'ems going crazy. Y'all can't hit the like button? Like button free. And on top of that, if you haven't subscribed, for those of you guys who are tuning in, make sure that you hit the subscribe button because we got ourselves a giveaway for the NBA Finals, right? Not only are we giving away an Xbox X, we're also giving out a PS5. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel at the conclusion of the NBA Finals, the day after the final game of the NBA Finals, whether that's game 4, 5, 6, or 7, giving away a PS5 and an Xbox X. You can follow me on Instagram. You can subscribe on YouTube. Either one, you will be entered into the giveaway. But if you subscribe on both, then by all means, then you have double the chances. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button as well. Jimmy Butler, 2 free throw attempts, opportunity to tie to force a game 7. Or I should say force Boston to have an opportunity to, either win the game or go to overtime. So here's Jimmy Butler, opportunity here. 2 free throws. It's a 3. No, he's shooting 2. He's not shooting 3. It's 3 free throws. Wow. 3 free throws. I'll be damned. Here we go. 3 seconds left to play. 3 free throws here for Jimmy Butler. Here we go. First free throw for Jimmy Butler. He gets it to go. First free throw is good. 1-point game. Miami trails by 1. 3-point free throw. They're going right now. Okay, well, there it is. Here we go. Jimmy Butler, second free throw to tie. He gets it to go. It's a tie. It's a tie game, 102-102. Third free throw right now. Opportunity to take the lead here for Jimmy Butler. In comes Robert Williams. There's still a timeout for Boston, so whatever happens here, they're going to call the timeout and advance the ball. Jimmy Butler with the opportunity. Last year, he failed on a shot to give Miami the lead to go to the NBA Finals. Can he put in a free throw here and give Miami the lead with 3 seconds left to play? Jimmy Butler's free throw is up and good. Miami has the lead. Timeout Boston. 103-102. Miami's come back. Miami has come back. Feel free to scroll up over the course of the last 6 minutes and see what people have been saying as it pertains to what's going on in this game, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, stoic as ever. I have no reaction to what transpired. Whatever the case may be, there's 3 seconds. Everybody's going crazy in South Beach, but still, there's an opportunity. You are 3 seconds away to a trip to the NBA Finals for Miami. For Boston, you talk about a squad that is absolutely folded here in the fourth. What did I tell you guys with 7 minutes left to go? I told you Boston will lose this game if these motherfuckers decide to change their offensive philosophy. All series long, they can play my ball, your ball, my ball, your ball in the fourth quarter. Moreover, right here, when they were up by 9, with 5 minutes left to play, nobody tried to score. They said, let's just buy our time and get back to Boston. There's no guarantee you'll make it back to Boston if you don't go and score. All it takes is being aggressive. These motherfuckers was not aggressive, and now they're trailing by 1. 3 seconds remaining. Jason Tatum putting his hand on the camera. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's the face of embarrassment. 1 stop, and Miami is going back to the goddamn NBA Finals for the first time in 3 years. Boston needs 1 basket, and they have an opportunity to go back to Boston in a Game 7. 3 seconds remaining here. Game on the line here. I can't believe the Celtics went and challenged that and ultimately ended up costing them. Miami has 3 wins, trailing by 10-plus points in the fourth quarter. They've showcased their resiliency. I mentioned this throughout the entire series. Derek White has the opportunity for the inbound here. Remember, you don't need a 3. A 2 can still win this game. There's the inbound there. Marcus Smart tries the shot. It rims out. Oh, no, but Derek White gets the putback. Did he get it? They're going to review it to see if he gets it. Oh, my God. Wow. You talk about pandemonium. They're going to say it's a basket. They're going to review it. 0.3 remaining. Oh, yeah, he got it. He got it. The Celtics are going to win it. The Celtics are going to win it. My heavens. Wow, what a finish. What a finish. They're going back to Boston. What a finish. What a finish there. What a finish there. Wow. What a finish there. A second away. You got to box out. What a finish there. Derek White to force game 7. My heavens. That's a hell of a finish, right? That's a good game. That is a good game right there to force a game 7. Hey, man, that's how you finish a doggone game 6. Miami with a chance to go to the NBA Finals, and they're going to fall right there. Failure to rebound, and they're going back to Boston tied. Series 3-3. What a finish there, man. Wow. I can't believe they didn't have an opportunity to get that basket there. Wow. What a shot. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. He got right back on there. Nobody boxed out White. Everybody else did what they had to do. Max Strus did not box out, and Derek White gets the putback. Hey, man, it's script. How you going to script that? Come on now. Hey, kudos to the Boston Celtics. That's a good basketball game right there. That's a good basket right there. That's a good basketball game. That's a great basketball game. Nicholas put 2 on, said, get the death note ready. We're going to have to get it ready for next game, regardless. Beginner plays, but 5-1 said, both teams too inconsistent for me. You're certainly not wrong there. You're certainly not wrong there. Jules put 2 on it, said, am I going to do the commentary for the Stanley Cup? Probably not. Jonathan put 5 on, said, oh, dear God, the Heat are about to pull a 0-4 Yankees. We shall find out. Green Wolf put 5 on and said, well, I'm going back to swallow shampoo. Thanks for not showing up, Jimmy. He showed up in the clutch at the end, but Derek White with a clutch rebound to force a game 7. That's a hell of a goddamn ending. 4th team in NBA history to force a game 7 after being down 0-3, but this will be the first time that a squad has an opportunity to have that game 7 on their home floor. Wow. They were literally seconds away from the NBA Finals. Again, on the same home floor, and they get an opportunity to go back to Boston. My heavens, what a finish, man. What a fucking finish. Derek White pulled the Derek Fisher. Ain't that the truth? Game 7 on Monday. Looks like we're going to be live once more. That's how you finish a doggone game. I can't believe they didn't box him out and get the rebound. Marcus Smart, when I saw Smart took the shot, I knew he wasn't fixing to go ahead and make that sumbitch there. But a hell of a job right there to still be alive. Look at Max Strus, the only dude who did not box out. He was the only one who did not box out. They should have never did a substitution. They should have kept the same guy in. My heavens. Wow, with .2 on the rebound there. You got to love that. That's basketball right there. That's basketball right there. That's good basketball. Nevertheless, congratulations to the Boston Celtics. What did they tell the Miami Heat? They told them, you thought you was going back to the NBA Finals in 6? Me thinks not. We're going back to Boston for Game 7. And they told them to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train. Because
you lose.
Again.
You lose.
Once more.
You lose.
You lose. It's not going down like that. Because your quest for the 4th quarter comeback was nothing but a failure. The series tied at 3-3. Your quest to go to the NBA Finals on your home floor was nothing but a failure. Once more. What happened to the Heat? Today was nothing but a failure. Because what they eating tonight?
Fresh hot ales, 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 fresh hot ales,
fresh hot Els, get your lemons out.
It's over. You lose. 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 It's over. You lose.
It's over. You lose. You lose. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics forcing a Game 7. Timothy put 2 on it. Said that you're disappointing in the Heats right now. Aren't we all? But nevertheless, magnificent closeout from Boston. Well, I should say Miami put up a hell of a fight at the end, but that shit does not matter because Derek White was able to get the doggone buzzer beater, and we are heading back to Boston for Game 7. I would pull up to Game 7, but damn it, it's cutting it too close. Yeah, I ain't going to be able to make it to Boston in time. So we will be live for Game 7 here on Monday. But let me take a look at my pick'ems. Green Wolf put 20 on it. Said, after seeing both these teams' performance, Denver winning, I love the Heat. But if they win against Boston, I don't know, man. I'll need to see 200% improvement in the first 2 games to think that they have a chance against them. Fam, like legit, both these teams have been so up and down. Both these teams have been so up and down. Like, right now, Denver's licking their chops. They're licking their chops regardless. But let me take a look at my pick'ems and see if I won anything. Let's see if things worked out in my favor. I knew. Okay, let's see here. Did I get a W anywhere? Marcus Smart came through here and screwed me here. So that didn't work out in my favor. Nobody actually hit outside of Tatum, so that one's clipped. This one here, 2 out of 5 ended up costing me, so I got no W there. Gabe Vincent and Bam Adebayo came up short here, so I got no W there. 3 out of 5 ended up costing me here, no W there. And then Max Strus and Kyle Lowry and Al Horford failed right there. I got no W's today across the board. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing but pain. Nothing but pain. But we are going back to Boston for Game 7. Hell of a buzzer beater right there from Derek White to force a Game 7. Man, wow, what a game. What a game. Hell of a finish. Hell of a finish. So, man, it's going to be fireworks Monday night in Boston, Game 7. We shall see how things mess around and play out, man. I'm still confident. I don't give a fuck. I'm still confident. I'll roll my team till the end. Nothing changes for me. I ain't one of those people who's fickle. I roll with my squad one way or another. It's any given Sunday, any given Monday, any given Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Does not change. But nevertheless, they had a chance to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals, and they absolutely failed. And now we're going to a Game 7, and we get one last game of Ernie, Kenny, Chuck, and Shaq. Caleb put 5 on it, said, we are watching that highlight for the next 10 years. That was a Kawhi Leonard Game 7 glitch, but it all depends on what happens in Game 7. If Boston were to go and lose Game 7, they're just going to remember this, but whatever the case may be, is going to be one of those, things that you just remember from the past. But it all comes down to them having to go out there and win the doggone series. But nevertheless, we shall see how things play out. I'm still rolling with Miami. Nothing's going to change for me. You know how I feel about it. I've had the same reaction the entire goddamn stream. You don't see no heartbreak. You don't see no, I'm stoic in this son of a bitch. I understand how this game plays, bro. I played basketball. I played football. I played and watched throughout my entire life. It has no bearings on how I move forward in life. Whatever the case may be, Boston with a 1-point lead. And what time is it? It's 11:22. I'm fixing to go get myself some water, some additional more water to drink. I'll take one last toast to the Boston Celtics. Kudos to those guys getting themselves a W. Congratulations. Brian put 2 on, said, anything is possible. We shall see. Game 7 in Boston on Monday. I shall see you then. Peyton said, where's the story? We're going to have to do it on Monday because right now, brother ready to go to sleep, dog. I can't even lie to you, dog. We're going to have to do it on Monday. I was going to do it at halftime, but I ain't know what the hell I wanted to talk about. So we'll have to do it. We'll have to do it then. Nevertheless, I will catch you guys later. Eddie, take us out. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.